Hello and welcome everybody into the Sunday Night Football Watch Along presented by FanDuel. I'm your host, G-Stack George. I'm pumped to be here for the Sunday Night Football game. I can see you guys are already in the comments. Sean, Johnny, Matt, Lights Out D&B, Cyclone Drew, Huckleberry Finn. As always, you know you are just as big a part of this show as everybody else. So I love your comments. Want to know in the comments what you guys are on. So much to talk about, so much to parse. Before we get into the bets, and I've got some bets, Jason's got a SGB cooked up. I want to spend just a couple of minutes talking about what we've seen so far. I want to bring Jason in for that conversation because we've got Jason. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm excited to chat. I see the chat's already going a little crazy, telling me to relax. I haven't even been on screen yet, and people are telling me to relax.
They don't want you throwing the Caleb Williams in everybody's face.
Let's get some slight vindication here for the kid. Everyone told me that he wasn't good. What I saw was a good quarterback on Saturday.
Yeah.
I will say though, I don't think there's ever been a player in the entire NFL who has such a wide range of outcomes on a down-to-down basis than Caleb Williams. It's pretty impressive.
Listen, he looked so bad for 3 quarters and so good for 1 quarter. Like unbelievable. Kyle says the heat is up in my house. It is cozy, man. I've gotten the short sleeves. It's too warm in my house.
Crazy. George, does the chat know what temperature you keep your house at?
Oh, they know, baby. It's a nice warm 77 degrees in G-Stack's house right now. Jason, 4 games, all within 4 points. 3 up until this game, all 3 teams that were leading heading into the 2-point conversion ended up 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
Ended up losing. San Fran actually holds on. I got to say though, Jason, 4 teams in the NFC, 3 of them in the NFC West. Is that not like the endorsement Mike McDonald should get the coach of the year, that he won the hardest division in football?
Yeah, I always thought he should have been the winner of the coach of the year award. I just worry that like the biggest issue is if he wins, a lot of people want Stafford to win that lifetime achievement award. The voters are basically picking between the two of which person they want to cuck for which award, because you can't not reward this Patriots season. At least that's in the mind of the voters. You can't not reward this Patriots season. But if I had a vote, if I were a voter, I would have voted for Matt Stafford to win MVP, and I would have voted for McDonald for coach of the year.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm with you. I would have definitely gone with Mike McDonald for coach of the year. I think the MVP, either guy deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, Jason, I think Philadelphia is going to have a lot of questions. I think the A.J. Brown, this was his last game in an Eagles uniform. There's just something broken there. They need a new offensive coordinator. No business, especially when George Kittle loses, no business losing that game. That being said, Jason, there's an even better game tonight. This is the game I've been looking forward to for a long time. My Super Bowl team is playing tonight. I think and you know what? Their injury report ended up being good. Robert Spillane, Kayshon Boutte. I didn't think these guys were going to go, and they cleared. They're playing today. I don't know how much Kayshon Boutte's playing on the hamstring, but I've got some angles, and we'll get into the bets right now. Before we do, guys, do me a favor, smash the like button. Once again, drop your bets in the chat, because I saw somebody post a bet that I'm giving out today, so I already agree with the chat. Rob says Eagles need an OC that can scheme around Hurts being a dumpster. Yeah, Jalen Hurts. Not good today. Not good at all. I cannot believe Shanny again found a solve with a limited group of weapons. He did this against the Rams. If you remember the Thursday night, he always schemes his best game when they're so shorthanded. He's unbelievable. That being said, Jason, let's start with the bets. And I'm going to fire off. I've got 5 individual plays. It's a pretty big card for me. And then I'm leaving the SGP up to you. I've only done this 2 or 3 times this year. I have not lost doing it. Usually don't like to give a game day market, 10 minutes before kick. But the truth is, the market has said this is the right number. I still think there's value in New England. I think they're minus 108 right now at FanDuel. I like New England. I make the line 5. I really like New England in this game. Part of the angles, I think Drake May is going to take advantage of a team that likes to play too high and limit big plays. So my angles with Drake May is I want to play Drake May over 20.5 completions minus 102. The Chargers are one of the very, very best defenses at limiting deep plays. So I think they give up it's kind of like a bend but don't break defense, and I think there's going to be room for Drake May to carve underneath. I saw one comment in the chat. Someone liked 21 completions at plus money. I like it. I'm at over 20.5 minus 102 at FanDuel. Yeah, that's the comment there. I also like Drake May over 1.5 passing touchdowns minus 102. One thing that New England has done is they've stalled at the goal line. And with the, in the playoffs, I don't think Vrabel gets stubborn and tries to run. I think he puts the ball in his best player's hands. So I like Drake May also over 1.5 passing touchdowns minus 102. For the Chargers, I have 2 plays. The Patriots are one of the bottom 10 teams at covering tight ends. I like Oronde Gadsden getting the looks, especially in quick pass game. I think he could take advantage in the seams. I know Robert Spillane is back, so that helps out the case. I still like Oronde Gadsden over 31.5 receiving yards, minus 112. I think that's the way the Chargers are going to move the ball and not the run game. I think they're going to have to match a little bit of score, and I think they're going to increase their pass rate in this game. And by that same token, I know he's playing, but he'd had an ankle on his brace. Even he had a brace on his ankle, even in warmups. He had 2 DNPs, 1 limited practice in the last 2 weeks, and you're telling me Omarion Hampton is good to go. Under 11.5 rush attempts, minus 102. I think there's a chance of a re-aggravation in game, or just a chance that he's just not effective. And Kimani Vidal's the better running back today. And then there's the third opportunity where if New England is winning and Chargers have to pass the ball, I don't see Omarion Hampton running the ball too much. So under 11.5 rush attempts, minus 102 is my look. Those are my 5 plays for tonight. Our friend Jeff's not going to like how pro New England I am. Usually, Jason, Jeff, and I talk during the week about stuff, but he was radio silent.
Jeff is so nervous this week, and it's crazy because all year, all he's been saying is the same thing. This year doesn't matter. This year doesn't matter. Our left tackle, our right tackle are both arguably top 3 in their position. The best 2 tackle tandem in the league. They're out. They're hurt. They're done. They're done for the year. This year doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Jeff doesn't want to come on stream. For some reason, Jeff, this game is so important to him. After weeks and weeks and weeks of him saying it doesn't matter, seems like it does matter.
I will say something. I'm not taking credit for it, Jason, but there's been some New England money coming in after I've declared that New England's a good bet on the watch along. I'm not saying I have that kind of influence, Jason. I'm just saying some smart people agree with me at the bell, at the closing bell. That being said, Jason, why don't you do your SGP, which I believe is a correlation of the Chargers are going to win. So
Chargers are. Yeah.
Give our audience the other side. Listen, someone's going to win, whether they tail both of us or I feel like we're going to have some winners tonight.
Yeah. I just, you asked me to build an SGP for tonight. I built it. And in my mind, if I'm going to build an SGP and take a shot on like a tail end outcome, I like the Chargers winning. So the first bet I'm going to add to the slip is Chargers minus 2.5. I'm going to go to passing props. Rob loves to do this. I love to do this as well when I build SGPs. Take the other team that I don't have winning, team that I have losing, and take their alt QB alt passing yards. Drake May, I'm going to go 275 plus passing yards. In the same vein as what you mentioned with Omarion Hampton, I'm going to take a different stab at it. Kimani Vidal over 33.5 rushing yards. And then finally closing it out with Stephon Diggs under 56.5 receiving yards. Combine those all together, 32-1. Yeah, I just sort of built this out in my head of if the Chargers were to win this game, what could possibly happen? And that's sort of what I came up with.
Beautiful. Let's hope one of us is right. I want to celebrate a banger winner on the playoffs because I don't know if you know this, but the Tuesday and Thursday best bet show, Jason, we are combined 0 for 6 right now.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Well, we're sacrificing the record for an incredible weekend. How about that?
I'm going to get us back to 1. I'll get us on the board tonight with New England.
All right.
That was my play on Tuesday.
Hopefully for you, George.
That being said, like a lot of the games were like just coin flips. Either way, could have came down to any result. So we got good CLV on all of it. I think it doesn't matter though. You can't bank on CLV. But listen, hopefully you line shopped around for these props. Usually FanDuel has best price in market. And listen, in the playoffs, the first half tells a story, but the second half is where legends are made. And FanDuel wants you right there with them, because during every NFL playoff game this year, every FanDuel customer gets a halftime profit boost to use on live bets at halftime. And we'll be giving you some live bets at halftime. That means no matter when you jump in, you still get a boost waiting for you at the break. Use it on a second half money line, a player prop you've been eyeing, a momentum swinging drive, or a comeback that's starting to look real. Just open your FanDuel app during halftime of any playoff game, grab your profit boost, and place your live bet. So even if the first half gets away from you, you're tuning in a little late, hopefully not. Hopefully, if you're listening to this right now, you're tuned in and you're betting. FanDuel still gives you a way to level up in the second half. So visit FanDuel.com/forward-progress and grab your halftime profit boost every NFL playoff game. Jason?
Yeah.
I am really pumped about this game.
It should be a good one. I just want to quickly share two things before we move on to the next thing here. If you like either Omarion Hampton anytime touchdown scorer or Justin Herbert anytime touchdown scorer, you are doing yourself a disservice not betting that at FanDuel. They're both almost a direct arb to some other sportsbooks out there that are offering a no price at like really like not crazy limits, but like a no price at $3,000 limits. You can get an arb on some of these touchdown scorers. So if you like those and you're not playing them at FanDuel, you're doing yourself a disservice. That's Omarion Hampton at plus 200, which is by far the best price in market. And then Justin Herbert anytime touchdown plus 550. Just want to help with the nails.
I love it. Jason's on that stuff. And FanDuel really does a great job having the best prices in market. That being said, a guy who usually is attacking some of the early stuff with Rob, he's recapping your Sunday. There is no Sunday reset, but I guess I'll have a de facto first quarter Sunday reset with him here. Joining us now from the Forward Progress team, Mr. Clive Bixby. How are you, my friend?
Good. What's going on?
I'm good, man. Okay, even if you've lost some bets, this has been a good playoffs, hasn't it?
It has. Full transparency, I did not see the last game. But I mean, every other game, like every game has come down to the last possession. Like there's not been a single blowout. Everything has been in play. It's just been a lot of fun to watch.
Clive, have you watched any Eagles game this year?
Yes.
All right, then then you know exactly what it looked like from the Eagles end. And then Channy underman Clive. I don't know how he does it. He just Kittle blows his Achilles. Ricky Pearsall's not there. Demarcus Robinson's a star, and the Eagles had two all-pro corners, and they got cooked at times in this game.
So here's what I don't get. I shouldn't say I don't get it, right? Like I was having this conversation with somebody else offline about the Eagles and what might happen in this game. I bet 46.5 last Sunday under the Niners-Eagles game, and it was a little bit more of a sweat, I guess, if I would have watched, then I probably would have liked coming down to the very, very end. Whereas the Jacksonville-Buffalo game that I had under, at the half, I thought, oh, God, this is going to easily cruise under. Anyway, all that being said was this offensive coordinator has not done anything to put the offense in good situations at all. Like, is this a situation where hopefully maybe, like, I don't think we're saving the good plays, but maybe open it up a little bit, especially against a San Francisco defense that's had more than plenty of opportunities to be gashed this year.
Yeah, see, so Clive, I obviously have not been high on the Eagles offense. And I said to myself, because they don't scheme anything well. But the San Fran defense is so bad, you can just line up and beat them on pure talent. That's how bad San Fran has been.
Yeah.
And they couldn't even do that. It was such a negative. Like they had a 2nd and 18 and they're running a draw with Barkley and getting 3 yards and it's like 3rd and 15. It's very uninspiring, you know?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think they might have run, and this is a little bit of hyperbole, but like they might have run the biggest percentage of hitch routes like in the history of the NFL this year.
Yeah.
Like, you have AJ Brown and you have Devontae Smith. You have a very competent tight end, and you have an R-World running back. Like, you guys can't come up with anything else that's dynamic. And an offensive line, while I know they've had injuries this year, they've been pretty fucking good overall. Like, what are we doing?
I know. I know. Listen, this was a same San Fran defense that was letting Darnold move the ball. Like, Seattle could not run the ball all year, Clive. And against San Fran, they were ripping off like 9 yards a carry. And Philly saw that last week and said, I don't know what to do to beat the San Fran defense that everybody else can beat.
Well, I mean, we saw the Sunday night game 2 weeks ago, the Bears-Niners too, of like, that was just like a track meet shootout. Like, Bears had almost whatever they wanted on offense. Like, how do you not figure out a way to, like, expose and exploit the holes in San Francisco? I don't get it.
I'm completely with you. They're old news. We got 2 NFC matchups, and we'll in the first commercial, we'll talk about it. But we're gonna get Seattle and San Fran the rematch, and we're gonna get Bears and Rams. And I'm very curious your opinion on that, because as a guy who attacks team totals, that seems like a Clive Dreamboat spot, right?
I'm fucking terrified. That's what I am. Like, as a Bear fan, just absolutely.
What is the number have to start with for you to like pause before you think about the Rams team total, right? It's just, they're going to get whatever they want.
I mean, this is, again, hyperbole, and I'm exaggerating, but like, I'm thinking 34.5 is like the number where I start to like, get a little like, maybe not. How did your betting week go so far?
So yesterday I was on, what was the first game? I had some early Rams, 9.5. That was cooked. I got the over. And today I was on Jacksonville and some early San Fran. So not a great playoff so far. I have some New England this week, and then haven't done with anything with tomorrow's game, Clive. I missed the 3.5 on the Steelers, and I'm waiting for a 2.5 on the Texans now. It's kind of like I made the line 3, and I was willing to take either side of the 3. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We'll get synced up. It looks like FanDuel might have some early lines. Maybe we'll have a de facto conversation, because I'm curious about the NFC lines. The AFC, Clive, is still very much up in the air. If New England wins tonight, New England will play the winner of tomorrow's game, and Buffalo's going to Denver. But if the Chargers win, it'll be Chargers going to Denver and Buffalo going to Houston or Pittsburgh. So a lot at stake in these last 2 games here.
Hey, quick first successful series conversion for the Pats too.
Yep.
All right, so it's a little bit. The line is a little bit more than I thought it would be. Not by much. Actually, it's probably about the same. I expected 4. I mean, the 4.5 juiced. That's about right.
For the Rams?
Yeah.
I haven't done my numbers yet there, but the Bears also had 2 pretty bad injuries in the game. They lost their left tackle, Ozzie Trapillo. Now, they played 3 left tackles this year. They started with Braxton Jones. He ends up not, playing well. They end up going with Theo Benedict. He gets hurt, and Trapillo was the clear best. So I'm not as concerned, because they also have 4 stars on the O-line. I think the TJ Edwards linebacker injury is pretty bad for a defense that's not very good.
That was the injury yesterday during the game where I'm like, oh Christ, they're going to get cooked over the middle of the field the rest of the game. And I mean, that's something that we talk about too, of how much blame you put on coach versus love versus something else in yesterday's game.
I was having fights in my friends group chat this morning about the pie blame for Green Bay. I also said you got to like leave a little room for like Caleb just made some insane plays, because if Caleb doesn't convert that 4th and 4, Clive, we're talking about a Green Bay 2-score win, and it's like, it's not a conversation. So it's not like I think it's parts LaFleur's play calling was very bad in the second half, conservative. Parts the kicker missed 3 kicks. Parts Jordan Love missed a couple throws. And I think that's the least, a pie blame. And I just think you also got to give Chicago some credit, especially Ben Johnson's such a good play designer.
Yeah, and Chargers get home on 3rd down. So
that's a big sack.
Yeah, I mean, from the Bears standpoint, as a fan, I really wasn't that, and I think I'm the only one out of like my friend group who's fans of the Bears that was upset with the aggressiveness on fourth down in the first half.
Yeah,
Because I'll be honest, I didn't have a lot of confidence in the Bears
getting
stopping
yeah.
Green Bay offensively. One, from just a personnel perspective, but two, just I mean, they haven't really stopped anybody. So it's the only bet I had in that game was Green Bay first half team total, and that cruised over easily. Uh, I don't know, man. It's good to be encouraged about the Bears, but it's going to get real next week with the Rams. Like very, very real.
The Rams got a dreamboat draw. Like what a draw for them. Carolina and then Bears. They get to avoid I guess a real defense until the I mean, listen, if San Fran wins, the Rams won't play a real defense till maybe the Super Bowl.
True.
Don't you feel like we maybe feel like we market was either too low on the Panthers or too high on the Rams based on the outcome of that game? It's like the Rams didn't look like they should have been 10.5-point favorites at all throughout that game, at least for me.
Yeah, but here, okay, Jason, remember the play where Puka like doesn't see the ball and it's a walk in, like a lot of these big spreads.
Fair.
When you got to cover a big spread, you have to almost run very clean because you've got to have a 3-score lead and then avoid a backdoor. That's the pathway to it, right? If you don't run perfect and you make one or two key plays that go the other way, that is a killer.
Yeah. Also, that last drive from Stafford was just like the fact that they didn't even use the timeout was like absolutely clinical. Like that was insane. Like insane.
I love Davante Adams. What did you see what he said at the podium, guys?
I didn't see.
I did not.
Stafford goes up to him before the drive starts and he goes, "Let's go rip these guys' fucking hearts out." And Davante Adams goes, "That was the most gangster shit I ever heard in my life." But that's what you get with Stafford, right? It's like Stafford's been through every scenario in his life. You get a guy who's been there, proven, can do that with the game on the line.
I just want to jump in here though before we come back from commercial. We need to keep an eye on Kamani Vidal and Omarion Hampton because again, we have best price on FanDuel Omarion Hampton anytime touchdown right now pre-game. But if we're gonna get Kamani Vidal out there on like, or if we're gonna think we're gonna get a lot of him, he's plus 440 to score a touchdown. I feel like we have to almost bet that 100%. Live. So
I also want to see the Pats rotation with Boudet. I wonder how much he's gonna play.
Yeah. Also,
and that's tough with a hamstring, by the way. Like, I mean, geez. How did Trent Williams look, by the way?
Listen, I thought the Eagles got some pressure a couple times, but for the most part, the O-line held up.
All right, well, let's see if the Pats can get some pressure because that's what I mean. I think that's everybody's probably big concern in this game of whether or not they like the Chargers and they like an over or not.
That's a gamble.
Wow. By the way, did we talk about the fact that a Super Bowl winning quarterback? Wow, that was just such a tight window threaded. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh God! Now that I see this replay, Pat's actually got a hand on it.
Jag has a good point. Clive, Rams numbers have been like a top 10 defense all year, but it hasn't felt like they are a top 10 defense. They like their level of competition hasn't always been the best, and they've gotten in a few shootouts. What do you make of the Rams defense? Like, do you think there's a path where Chicago's offense moves the ball quite well?
So I think if it does, I have to give all the credit in the world to Ben Johnson. And this is me just thinking in my head back to every game that the Bears have played the last, 6 weeks or so, right? The one thing that Caleb Williams can do is run himself into pressure.
Yeah.
But he's gotten such good pass protection and they've been really effective at running the ball, holistically speaking, right? And the Rams do have that kind of a pass rush where I think, they could really disrupt Caleb Williams. And the biggest knock I think I have on him still is like the refusal to take the right play in the check down when it's there. And, looking too much for either a home run or waiting for something to develop and create. They have talent on offense, and I mean, they used Loveland great yesterday,
Oh yeah.
but I do have a big problem with that. And if the Rams can get, I'll call it organic pressure without having to really significantly throw a lot of blitz looks, it could be a problem.
100%.
What do we?
I'm curious how much they establish their run, because they've obviously been able to run on everybody this year.
Yeah, and they have. I sad to say. I mean, I think it's just incredibly likely we get, a Rams Seattle rematch the next week.
Starting to feel like it. And it's listen. Are you ready to discuss Bo Nix as a Super Bowl quarterback? Because
Yeah, let's talk about this. Okay.
The draw's kind of breaking nicely for them. If the Chargers win tonight, that's not a bad path for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, and like there's another quarterback who I don't foresee him like shrinking under the lights of the playoffs or anything like that. It's not that. It's just I think not that he runs himself into pressure the same way that Caleb does, but I see him as just really inconsistent and inefficient. In the first 3 quarters, it feels like a damn near every game and missing a lot of easy throws. I think we were talking about this in our chat, right? Like if you had the opportunity to trade Nix for Rodgers, would Rodgers be better in that offense and be more efficient than Nix?
Yeah, it's very hard to say because of how good the O-line is.
Right, and that's what I mean. You give Rodgers all of that time, and they have a decent enough receiving core to be able to let Rodgers do his short stuff and maybe a little bit of intermediate stuff. I don't know.
The Pats sent the blitz there. That was interesting. Hampton with a large brace on. I know, like, this guy was warming up with this brace on his ankle, and he was projected for the higher rushing yards. I gave the rush attempts under in case, some guys, even with a bad ankle, they'll bust one run out.
Yeah.
So I thought there was a little bit more protection, and volume is a lot less likely with a bad ankle than maybe one good run burning you.
Yeah, well, that's when it's almost like you're looking at like a distribution of outcomes as opposed to like really just looking at like a mean, like 3, 4, 5 yards at a clip.
Yeah. Gatson with the catch. They're likely going to go for it on 4th here.
Do you think that Vrabel's going to cook anything up? So, like, I didn't look at any touchdown markets or anything like that for this game, but I'm wondering, do you think Vrabel cooks something up around, the
Goal
red
line?
zone within the 5 goal line? Yeah.
I do. So they have had some drives, Clive, this year that have stalled at the goal line because of their insistence on running the ball.
Yep.
I gave Drake May over passing touchdowns because I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to just let Drake May, roll out bootlegs, just keep the ball in his hand, let him decide what happens on the goal line. But you're talking like Josh McDaniels, like he's been known to do some razzle dazzle every now and then.
Yeah. Tackle eligible type shit. Hopefully they don't do what the Bears did against, I think it was the Niners 2 weeks ago with that weird snap that ended up being a fucking disaster. Another kick here.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh already showing that he's willing to go full cuck if he needs to this game. That guy will get conservative, man.
Yeah, and I mean that's
Ryan Morris says Harbaugh in the chair. Yeah, he's in his chair.
That tracks. All right, so yeah, back to Denver and their path in the AFC.
So I'm curious, do you think they're a bad match? Like, do you think the Bills, like, I know Denver's offense at times has looked inconsistent, but I think of the game against Green Bay where they got in that shootout.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's paths for them to have success against this Bills defense.
Oh God, yeah.
Can't stop the run. Like, and now that the Bills have a lot of receivers banged up, feels like that's a pretty good matchup for Denver.
Yeah. So what's the worst matchup for Denver? Is it Houston?
Yeah, I think an elite defense. If you remember that game earlier this year, where that was the game where Stroud gets hurt in real time,
Yes. Yep.
and Denver like has to squeak out a win in the fourth quarter. I can't imagine Bo Nix is having success against Houston's defense.
Yeah, I remember winning that game and feeling like I was on the wrong side of it and very lucky. Yeah, I do think that that's probably the toughest matchup for them. Man, I'll be interested to see what Houston kind of cooks up offensively this week.
Me too.
Um,
Me too.
I do not like D'Amico Ryans as a coach. I've not made that a secret in any way, shape, or form ever. But I don't
Jason,
know. I think he's going to minimize the talent he has on that team.
Jason, let's bring you in here because early bird capper says Vidal live line 47.5. Hampton apparently has a big monster brace on. Is he just a decoy today? Is he?
I honestly have no clue.
Like Jason, he's practiced once in 2 weeks and it was limited on the last day. If it just smells like decoy.
Okay, then let's. You want to add it live? I mean, oh my God, Hampton is dropped to like 22.5. Oh, someone must have just been hammering his total under.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're in good on the rush attempts, under 11.5. We're cooking on the rush attempts.
TV,
They want the Hampton under. Do we want to add a Hampton? Let's put half a unit Hampton under. He might just be a straight decoy this game.
I think that might be the case. I obviously was sleeping because Vidal is now plus 260 to score.
Alan Lopez
touchdown versus plus 200.
Me, I'm someone. Yeah.
All Hampton unders. Yeah. No, that's yeah. Hopefully we got. I know I didn't really officially give anything up before the commercial break. Sorry, before the first drive of the Chargers, but like hopefully people got on it. Seems like someone in the chat did. Also, as an aside, Clive, we were so close with like. We were such a right process, it feels like, with the Bears and the Green Bay game we talked about on the Hammer Daily being the highest scoring. Like, we were very, very close to like at the numbers we got, way better process than the bet that actually would have won in the Rams.
I agree in terms of price. Yeah, for sure.
What did the Rams score and what did the Bears score?
34. Bears scored 31.
And Bears had a couple of drives stall in the on fourth down. They went for it. Yeah. The Bears very much could have.
And I think the Bears were 12-1, whereas the Rams were also chalk.
Yeah, and also like that game, it could have been a tie with the Packers had they. Wait. Uh-oh.
What just happened?
Wow.
You dumb fuck.
Wow. Jeffy. Shout out to Connor as well, who's holding a Caleb most passing yards and Loveland most receiving yards. I think he said in the chat on the Friday.
If it gets through this game, I don't see anybody getting in the next one.
You know what we are actually kind of live for is Kenneth Gainwell most receiving yards at like 200-1, which is like a gross, like maybe should have gotten a better price, but that's in my mind still live. But yeah.
By the way, back on Caleb Williams and early season stuff, him not getting to 4,000 yards passing really stung.
It's kind of funny though. I like to laugh at it. Wow. Could you imagine what Jeff's doing right now?
Let's see who gets the touchdown here.
Herbert. That's my guess.
I know a couple people in the chat had Gatson first touchdown.
I got a shot at it. Nope. That's kind of the play call. Not the play call. Kind of the way of play I could see breaking where Herbert gets in there. Oh, Feinberg's got to be pretty happy with this development.
Oh, yeah. And you know he's half like in the bag right now, just loving life.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Does he do the edibles on the day of a Charger game?
I don't know if he does the edibles.
Yeah, he does.
I know he's drinking.
Oh yeah, he does. I think he goes a little harder. I think he goes like as much into orbit as he can for Chargers games like this. Even though, according to him, this game does not matter. His words, not mine. This game doesn't. None of these games matter for it. Like this year does not matter to him. Even though I think they're live to win the Super Bowl. Like
they ran it a couple times with Herbert. Hey, they're insisting on. Maybe giving him the look.
Yeah, I will say this, and if I don't get to see the rest of the nails, again this season, if I don't get to do another watch along, great season. Happy with everything and the way that the shows went. But it will be nice. Like it takes me an hour and a half or 2 hours to wind down after doing the show Sunday nights with Rob. Like, oh, ah!
Listen, they want Herbert to get that touchdown. Is that 3 runs from Herbert? I wonder, does Harbaugh go? I think he's gonna I think
he's gonna go.
Yeah, you have to go from the 1.5, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's exactly the look, the way that the coverage lined up, and
well, first of all, Clive, you have an open invite for next Sunday if you like. I'll be working the watch along as well.
Oh, nice.
And so I was a broadcaster long before I ever joined the Hammer. There is an adrenaline you get from being on the mic, and you don't realize it until you're trying to end the night, and you're like,
oh, wind down.
Yeah, and you're like, I have too much. Like it could be 2 a.m. because that's oftentimes when Sunday reset is, and you're just like, oh, I just got too much energy. I don't know where this is coming from.
Yeah, I mean, and then I start as Rob and I discuss things, and the chat and the nails and everything. Like it's so nice to think about different angles from that point. I'm like, all right, well, what do I need to look into here this week, or what am I going to think about that wasn't already on my mind? Like it's just such a good way to just start the process.
Yeah, and so it's the way I always end my Sunday. I like to start getting a heads up on the next week. I go through the injuries and stuff, and I got you guys on in the background. It's my favorite. It's my favorite way to end Sunday night.
Oh, thank you. Well, when I am not there, this is the first year. I don't think I missed any shows last year, but I mean, you were phenomenal.
You know what? So I filled in for other people for other stuff, and I felt fish out of water.
Mm-hmm.
But part of it's I'm not listening full time to that, so it's I don't know. I don't have a true feel for what the show is. When you listen every Sunday and it's your routine, it's like, okay, I know what to do. I just have to follow these guidelines. You guys have built a good structure, so it fits. It's an easy fit.
I think the way that Rob and I balance each other out pretty well too is the way I tend to think of things more from a total perspective. That's just what intuitively comes easier to me. At that point in the week, after I've seen things, it's just he's so tuned in and just on point with the sides, and maybe that's why I was so disappointed in myself this year too, from a circuit contest perspective. I mean, fuck, that was brutal.
Well, it was a weird year, so where the top 5 consensus picks were 38 or 40% this year. So anybody who took a stale line that had really good CLV versus what you took didn't end up. So what worked for me was my grace of being the captain and being everybody you pick, and then I'll kind of figure it out. Not always. Yeah. I had some picks where I was early in the week, but it actually helped me avoid some landmines that I otherwise normally would be on. Hampton down to 5.5 rush yards at FanDuel. That's amazing. I'd like to think that we nailed that right from the outset, Clive. Just smelt like a decoy.
Yeah. And then the other thing too with the sides this year, when part of my process, I mean, I normally went fourth. Judah always went first, pretty much, of throwing out his picks, and then Hitman would, choose whatever stale line he wanted to choose for the week. Yeah. And I was always trying to think of things that I thought would at least move on game day. And this is too easy. You can't let this happen.
Wow. Yeah, that's cooked.
Oh, what are you doing? That's not acceptable.
Are you on anything in this game? I didn't ask you. Are you on the Chargers?
No, I was wondering if I was going to like any looks live. The under was something that I was waiting to look at to see in terms of, pass rush on both sides. Yeah. I'm just not seeing anything that I particularly love. man, what a fucking chunk play from inside your own 10. That's not okay. What about you? What do you have?
I'm on New England. This is the game, Clive, where okay, the total moved in this game, but the spread was the only spread this week that has not moved at all. Like market said 3.5 is right. And there was like a little juice here, minus 105 at 3.5. Some people were dealing minus 105, taking the 3.5. It felt like they were just trying to induce some action. We got a little bit of New England money at the close. I guess I'm just higher on market than New England. So part of our circa contest, our winning team, Rob and I had a $500 side bet on who.
Oh,
But here was the caveat. We said, rather than just pay the guy, you have to put in a futures bet for the winning team. They'll tell you who they like.
okay.
So I asked for New England.
Got
So
it.
you can get the context of like how high I am on New England versus market.
That's fair.
I just have a big crush on Drake May.
So what's your take on the MVP thing then, right? Like I know what we saw in terms of the all pro votes. Do you think that how much of that do you really think is signal versus, what happened last year?
Here's why I think it's more signal than last year. Lamar had previously won 2 MVPs and Josh hadn't. So there was a like, okay, Lamar had the better statistical season. He's all pro, but Josh deserves one.
Mhm.
The case against it this year is Stafford doesn't have one. And it very much feels like a segment of voters have decided, here's your lifetime achievement award. Drake
Yeah.
May has enough time to win another one. And doesn't it feel like, Clive, they're basically saying, like if they were both 28-year-old quarterbacks in their prime, I think it's Drake May. But it just feels like Stafford's getting a little bit of this is your last run at it, my friend.
I think for the most part too, like when you're dealing with these kinds of awards bets, it's you go with not you personally, like you have to figure out what the emotion of the voters is going to be, and
Yeah.
then they're just going to fit a narrative around that. And like you can come up with, scenario why May doesn't deserve it and like, quality competition, but then you could find other situations where, people fucking destroyed bad competition and people still won MVPs. Like it's it's not arbitrary. Arbitrary is not the right word, but it's just like,
I'll
come
t-
on, just say you want this person to win.
I'll
It's
tell you
not
what,
objective.
I stopped betting this the MVP specifically heavily. Um, do you remember 3 years ago, Tom Brady was like the favorite heading into week 17 against New Orleans on a Sunday nighter.
Is this the Aaron Rodgers here?
Aaron Rodgers ends up winning it. So
Yeah.
Tom Brady has 0 receivers available. Mike Evans is out. Chris Godwin's out. Like nothing. Has 3 picks. Bad game. That night, the award becomes Rodgers' award, right?
Oh, there's the fucking razzle dazzle, by the way.
he had, and listen, it should have worked. It was wide open. That year, if you remember, Clive, and you can do this, Rodgers played New Orleans week 1 that year. He threw 3 picks. So they both had a 3 INT game against New Orleans. But Brady did it in week 17 and Rodgers did it in week 1. And the voter said, oh, a late game. It's such a late game bias. And I said, so not only are you trying to handicap who's going to be an MVP level, you're handicapping the voters' intentions. Then you're handicapping late game. Is there a chance to lose it? And I'm like, it became too much of there was too many things that I didn't like about it. And I said, I'd rather just not. There's other things I can bet. I don't need to bet stuff that gives me aggravation.
Yeah.
That's that's a big first down there.
Yeah, one of my bigger awards losses was the NBA sixth man a couple years ago. Quickly and Malcolm Brogdon, whereas Quickly had a few more. He had starts, whereas Brogdon never had starts. He only came off of the bench, and it was just fucking. To me, that was stupid. Like you're getting punished because somebody else gets hurt, and this guy comes in the lineup like he's that good, versus somebody who missed 15 or 20 games, whatever. Oh God, murdered.
Wow. Big sack. They're getting there. They're sending. I got to give Minter credit. He's sending it.
Yeah. And I think you have to. Like, you can't just let May sit back there and like try and pick you apart.
I remember there was an NBA award where was it Naz Reid?
6-man?
Yeah, but he became the starter. But he logged enough. He logged enough bench bench games to like
He fell
qualify.
down.
Oh wow! See, this is what I love. Who the fuck's Eric Chisholm, man? Like, who is this guy? Drake May just throws to anybody. He's receiver proof.
He is. It's why, like, and we had this chat in our forward progress group earlier this year, and the question was, Drake May or Jaden Daniels. Like, if you had a choice, I still think like there's no way I would take Jaden Daniels. Drake May is just the guy.
Oh yeah, I think there's like maybe only 2 quarterbacks I'd take over Drake May, and 0 when you factor in contract.
By this time next year, Caleb Williams is going to enter that debate, and Jaden Daniels will fall out of that debate, and it will be between those two guys, which originally was at the beginning of the year before those guys got drafted. It was always supposed to be May versus Caleb.
The only way that happens, and I'm just being objective as a Bears fan, right? Like, he has to start being more efficient and not just be elusive. Elusive is great, but you have to be elusive and effective.
Yeah, you guys are like really hurting our friend Commander Burger. He's been a loyal watcher.
Sorry, yeah, that's
so this is probably 3 a.m. his time. And you guys are just ripping the poor guy after the season he just had. He's got to deal with David Blau as his offensive coordinator.
We didn't even get into that.
God. Oh my God. That's so brutal. So bad.
Charles, there's 0 chance viewers is a thing. I appreciate your optimism. Yeah. We're going to have Hitman on in the 4th quarter. He's going to obviously give some live stuff the way he does, better than everybody.
Yeah, Hitman's always great. Excited for him to come on. I know that he was like on everything Hampton unders the second that first snap for the Chargers happened, because
I think he's in the pregame warmups, man. That big fucking ankle brace. The ankle brace. I'm like, are we sure?
Yeah,
you sure he's a thing?
Yeah.
It's almost like you don't get the full truth out of what's going on from coaches before playoff game. Like, I'm a little stunned.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to get. I mean, he was on the injury report, so it's like they're not going to get dinged for any injury issues.
No.
Oh, Hampton hasn't been practicing.
Yeah, so it's
legit hasn't been practicing. He practiced one day. It was Friday. It was limited. I thought it was, and then like you heard about the brace in practice, and then there's a quote from him says, "I'll play the game." I said, does it make any sense?
Yeah.
All right. Who's relieving Clive?
Jason,
that is hilarious out of context, by the way. Let's not.
Clive. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right, guys. Have a good game. Hit some live bets.
Absolutely.
See you guys.
Bye. See you, Clive. Great stuff there from Clive. Love it. Hitman made fun of me for that most points game, most points scored from a team. Me and Clive smoked. I argue we were so right about it, but didn't end up with the win.
I could use a brace this week, man. My knee's been killing me this week.
Gosh.
Don't you see my hair? Like, I used to get my hair cut every week. I'm woofing right now, man. I haven't been able
to. Good. George, you look.
I haven't gone to my barber's because I can't walk properly.
Oh man. Honestly, I'm curious if anyone in the chat noticed that you haven't gotten your hair cut recently, because your hair looks the same every.
Get out of here. Oh, big second down. Big second down, Jason. Need a Pats touchdown here.
I'm rooting against you. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest.
That's not. It won't be the first time you've rooted against me, my friend.
I'm just being. Listen, I'm being honest. I just for this to happen for Jeff is just means more to me than anything else. I think.
Jeff. Fuck Jeff. I haven't seen my team win a playoff game in 26 years. Fuck Jeff.
When do we start the debates if Herbert loses this game? Is Caleb Williams already better than him?
I'll leave that tomorrow.
I'm gonna bug Jeff with that for sure. Oh my. Wow. Do you guys chat? We chatted look aheads.
Yeah, listen, I'll do some at halftime. We'll have some time. We'll do a punt parlay. We'll take some live looks, and I'll take a look for the first time at the look ahead lines, and I'll give my raw thoughts. I haven't done any numbers or anything, but I'll give my thoughts on it.
It's the best. It's the raw reactions though are so good. Just for don't you find like I don't know. Obviously, been doing this forward progress that the flagship show, whatever the Sunday reset, which is what we call it, but it was called Forward Progress way back when 3 or 4 years ago when the Hammer started. I didn't do that stuff before. Like I didn't really bet that much before I joined the network.
Okay.
But I imagine that for people who did bet and didn't do that in their process, just like coming up with the numbers before even seeing them, or just like in your head what you feel like is going to be the number is just so much helps you so much on the big scale in the grand scheme of things when betting. So yeah,
I think so too. I think listen, getting someone like Rob's insights on Sunday night are very valuable. He's made me pause on a couple things that I've been looking at early. 2 questions, Jason. Has Hampton even play a snap?
No. And I'm just gonna look up his.
Are we worried we're not going to get to?
This could be the funniest thing ever because I know for a fact Hitman has like everything Hampton under, and he is going to be in absolute orbit if he hasn't played a snap going into the fourth quarter. He will be, for entertainment purposes of everything he's sweating, his biggest sweat. If I had to guess right now, it's like minus 110. Biggest sweat is Hampton unders. I need to play a snap, and that's it. But he might have played a snap already, and then that, like, whatever the LARPing that I did in my head there might not even matter. But
Mickey Noodles, Jeff Feinberg will never be on a Chargers live watch along. You just hesitate him unless they're like 3-8 and the season's done. I think that's the only scenario where he ever enters the stream. Jason, you know what we are officially on? Maybe we get a ticker on the bottom. We are on O'Marion Hampton 1 snap watch. Like,
wait, yeah.
We're on Hampton watch now.
Let me set that up. 1 sec. There we go.
Rona asked, is live Hampton under worth it now? What is it even at? It was like 5.5 yards, I think, earlier.
It's at the point now where I feel like you just kind of pass on it, because if it's at 5.5, if he's I'm on the wrong page. Sorry. If he's in the game,
yeah, it's 5.
He will never be out for like a kneel, right? It makes no sense. He has an injury to his knee. Why would he be out for a QB kneel? If that's like the only time that I think that if he's not out there for a kneel, that he's out there to run, and that's a problem.
Yeah, it feels like he just missed it at this point.
Yeah. That's hilarious. So I know Hitman is going to be in.
It's just, you know what's weird.
Should I text him and ask, by the way? Should I text him and be like, hey, are you on?
Yeah, it's up to you. I think like it's strange that they would dress him though. I get decoy and everything, but I don't think they elevated a running back. So part of me still thought he was going to get a drive.
Yeah.
The gentleman's was on the Hampton unders SGP with Kamani overs. That's a great little read.
That's great. You might get, I don't want to say the word free roll because that's not really the right word, because there's always a chance there's like if he doesn't play it voids, right? But you still get.
I think Hampton's coming on.
Oh, really?
All right, we are Hampton watch, baby. Let's
Do
get
we want to bet his? Oh, it's off the board right now, but like, okay, it just flicked up to 10.5.
I just want to see him.
I'm behind. So okay, we are. Hampton snap watch is officially over. He has played a snap. By the way, I don't know where you're at, George. I'm so far behind. I'm so far behind.
He ran for negative yards, Jason.
Hilarious. There we go.
Well, I feel good about it now. Back to the bench now. That's perfect. He came in
for everyone who had a bet on him.
Came in to lock the under in, and now he said, "My work here is done." Carl Lee
Coach put me in for one.
He looks bad. Alan Lopez says, "I feel great." Yeah, me too, my friend.
Someone gave Hampton the call and let him know, hey, by the way, if you don't play, we don't cash our unders. So
maybe Jim Harbaugh just wanted to get him a playoff start in his rookie year.
Are they just alternating drives? Is this what they're doing?
No, the Chargers have been on 3 drives now.
Yeah, but like the last drive didn't really count because it was like just.
It could just be he's in every 3rd drive.
Yeah,
I don't think he's getting anywhere near a workload.
Okay, as we see Kamani Vidal's numbers get lower, do we get appetite for Kamani Vidal over?
Yes. What's the number?
36.5. Currently 14.5 for Omarion Hampton. This is so the chat wants. So chat, do we want Hampton unders? Because I see Andy in the chat saying 14.5 with thank you for the clock emoji. We see it. Commander Burger wants Hampton unders, but Commander Burger might also be like trying to like, screw us over big. So you're talking a little bad about his boy.
I don't say that about Commander Burger. He's a solid guy here.
Yeah.
I think they're just gonna throw a lot too. There's like a lot of scenarios where that's what worries me about. That's why I didn't give away a Vidal over. I just worried if they throw a lot more in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the other one. Jamil says the problem you see is that Vidal also sucks. So that's why I just wanted to tack Hampton under. Yeah, the word's starting to get around that maybe Vidal is not a good look because he's just not that good.
Yeah, but he has like some big playability to him.
Yeah, he does.
It's just the O-line sucks. The O-line does suck.
Although
Vidal and the O-line.
The Pats can't really run the ball.
Yeah.
Although they running it there.
Mm-hmm. I am so far behind. It is crazy. It's crazy. Who we got on the Hammer Daily tomorrow, George? Do you know?
I have no idea. No one ever tells me the schedule. Alex just yells at me. He says, "Get on today's show and talk." I'm like, "All right, I'm in."
Oh, we got a good one. We got Corby, Pips, and Hitman coming on. Did you watch any of the college football games this past weekend?
I did. I think Dante Moore is nowhere near Fernando Mendoza.
I will say, yeah, absolutely. I will say, Indiana is just Kirk Cignetti is
they're a legit house.
So far ahead of the curve in terms of the new college football era of like how to build the team. Like
what's crazy,
super sharp of him. Super sharp.
I'm not a college fan,
but
I didn't even know who Kurt Cignetti or Fernando Mendoza was until like October.
I don't think the Fernando Mendoza stuff is that crazy because he was great on Cal, but like again, you're quarterback on Cal. Like it's
as a non-college fan, like their names never even crossed my radar. Like I didn't know who either guy was until October.
I think he would be instantly like.
Oh, Alan Lopez says Rob gave out Vidal 24.5 over yesterday. Rob was on it, man.
Sharp.
That is some good stuff.
Oh, a lot of loud murmurs on X that the Who's Yours may be cheating. Everyone cheats in college football, though. Everyone cheats in college football. But maybe that hurts Fernando Mendoza because I truly think like part of the process for JJ McCarthy that was missed in the draft was he basically knew every play that was going to be called pre-snap for the other team.
Well, they're saying that the defense has been the most benefited by it.
True. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Get a touchdown here. That's massive.
Does that make you pucker up a little bit, George?
No, it's not pucker, but I don't feel great about how New England's offense has looked, to be honest. I think their defense has been fine.
Mm-hmm. What's Alex saying stop about? Oh, the JJ McCarthy stuff. It's true, though. Don't you think that's true that might have been missed in the process, that he was a major benefactor of the cheating and the Connor Stallion situation?
Here's what I know. I'm not getting in an argument about JJ McCarthy
I'm
Alex around. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I won't do it. Won't do it.
I would like. Listen,
Alex,
I know you. I would take Quinn Ewers over JJ McCarthy, right?
Alex is ready to go to war for JJ McCarthy. I'm not stepping in front of that argument.
Tough guy to go to war for. I'd rather be able to back Caleb. Remember when at the beginning of the year when everyone thought JJ McCarthy was better than Caleb Williams? That's so funny now.
People said he was better than Caleb Williams. At what point?
Oh, you can probably find Moretto messages for that. He's a winner.
In the chat.
Yeah. He's a winner. He's a winner. Not a winner. Not a winner. I'm gonna try and be Caleb agnostic on this stream, though, even though we talked about him so much already. Like, let's try and.
I'd like you to talk about him on the Monday show. Either that or make fun of Media Mike.
There's Green Bay Packers. Here's the problem where I can't make fun of Mike.
Yeah, I know he's.
I do a Calcutta. I do a Calcutta every year.
Okay.
I do Calcutta. I do Calcuttas with my friends for everything. For Indiana in the college football one, I'm up all time in the Calcutta, which feels good. We have like this crazy. I should show you the tracking sheets we have for it. It's actually so sick. The guy who puts it together just does great stuff.
Wow, the Pats goal line defense has been fucking tremendous today, man.
Ben don't break.
Ben don't break. It's been great.
Break.
How about cucking out this time?
Yeah, I can't make fun of Mike because I had Packers in my Calcutta.
No, not that his team lost. I don't care about that.
We can't spoil it on.
No, don't spoil it. You better give me
that is crazy. I was like roasting him to my friends, or like, you gotta do it now, buddy. You gotta do it. You cannot live life the rest of your life like this. You gotta do it now.
He's setting a bad precedent.
Bad precedent. Very bad precedent. Oh man.
Yeah, Connor, I agree. Milton Williams has reestablished it. And listen, once Kyrie's Tonga comes back too, I think that pass defense is going to be not great, not good. Maybe if they can play at an average level, above average, I think they'll be pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Big Mac Phil here, okay? I'm today years old when I realized his name was about Phil Mickelson. I never peeped the Phil Mickelson.
That's a good point.
I thought his name was Phil. I really thought his name was Phil.
Wait, why is it crazy that I roast someone? I feel like I'm in the right to roast everyone. I take a lot of stuff. I don't mind taking it. So I feel like I'm in the right to always give it back. If you're willing to, you can't roast someone if you're not willing to take it. And I've shown time and time again, I don't mind it.
Yeah, Rona Spillane back at linebacker is absolutely big for the Pats D. I think Big Mac Phil is a little sassy, at times. Me and him have a love-hate relationship. Sometimes he's on my side, and the other times he's just fucking taking shots at me. I don't know what's going on here. I'm like, well, what did I do to this guy?
Crazy.
You know what? They tried running in that first goal line stand 2-3 times with Herbert. They're willing to, apparently his arm must be good because they're willing to run him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's also very on brand for all three of the four teams, these last two games based on the teams playing on it, and that we got generationally great football to watch so far this weekend, and these guys are going to ruin it.
What, tomorrow or tonight? Listen, between tonight and tomorrow, it's going to be a lot of passive decisions.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
This is interesting. Ramondre Stevenson 2-1 snap count over Henderson. Although I'm assuming Henderson's going to get this drive.
Okay, that could have been drive based. I think maybe,
but it could be something to watch at half. Maybe we can monitor.
Yes.
You know what?
Well, it was at 9-5 before.
I would like our chat to rank Caleb Williams, Drake May, and Jaden Daniels in order 1 to 3.
I wish I could. Hold on. Can I?
No, Big Mac Phil, I never take it personal, my friend. I actually enjoy seeing your comments. So right now we got early May, Daniels, Caleb. Do you take issue that Caleb's number 3?
I think Caleb has made a case to be number 2 now. I think, again, I don't believe he had a rookie year, and I believe the rookie year hurt his development more than anything else.
But now he's like in like the dreamboat scenario. And that was the trade-off of a bad first year.
Yeah. And now he's got a great coordinator. Let me see. Hitman. But obviously not nearly enough the way the splits is played out. Okay. So we just got word from Hitman. Shout out Commander, Cyclone Drew for the tweet. Tweeted at Hitman asking him if his biggest sweat was on Omarion Hampton unders. And Hitman said decent amount of plays on Vidal over Hampton under, but obviously not nearly enough with the way the split has played out. Said Drew was saying we speculated during the stream, especially when we hadn't seen Hampton in all game until just really recently. And then Hitman says, I know him well. I do know Hitman well.
You know, the Big Mac Phil brings up a good point. At least Caleb has, like, you know, Luther Burden and Colston Love. And poor Daniels has nothing now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
fair. Like Terry McLaurin is like on the wrong side of 30 and the injuries are starting to add up. Debo's washed. Zach Ertz is done. The running backs are like Chris Rodriguez and Eckler.
Yeah.
Their O-line needs some work.
Yeah.
And now they have David Blau as their fucking offensive coordinator. How the fuck is this guy how's this guy hired already? Like, you scanned the market and that was the guy. He was the standout candidate. You did 0 interviews this week.
Yeah. Why did they go with David Blau? What was?
It's got to be a relationship thing. It's the only.
What's the connection there though?
I don't know. Blau was playing in the league 2 years ago. I'm assuming him and Dan Quinn passed cross. Okay, lost the parse. G-Stack, how about some live punt since you're the king of live punting? You think this is a term of endearment, or is this a punt meaning I'm punting my money away, or like a punt is like a good
when the punts are coming? I don't know.
It feels like it's an insult, no?
Yeah.
But every time he does this, he amps me up and I give away a couple banger winners. I don't know. It's like getting the best out of me.
Yeah. Quickly touching on coaches, because again, like this stuff, whenever I see OC, I instantly go to your boy McDaniel, your former boy McDaniel. If he had to pick, if he was offered the same money everywhere, who do you think he would pick? What team would he go to? Would it be Eagles or Lions, or am I missing someone?
I think Chiefs is very intriguing.
Chiefs. Yeah.
Because Andy's also maybe close to retirement, 2-3 years.
Set up as the successor.
Yeah, and attached to Mahomes. That's the one I want to see. I mean, I get the Lamar. Everybody wants to see with Lamar, with one of these young guys, even Philly. But I would love to, obviously Detroit and everything. But the problem is with Detroit is you're also in the Ben Johnson shadow.
Yeah. Someone said Bills as well. Oh, Bills would be so good. They need to fire Joe Brady, by the way. That guy, they need to fire. Like, if the Jags played, like, if Jags and Bills flip coaching staffs, don't you think the Jags would have like 6 wins and the Bills would win the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah, I think McDermott is. I think the Bills are succeeding, or have always overperformed McDermott's coaching level. I think I'll put it that way.
Yeah, but when you because it's just that's what Josh Allen can just do that for everyone. I don't know if his name's been thrown out there, but Anthony Campanile for Jaguars. Maybe it's too early in his career. I don't know what he did before, where he was, what his coaching history has looked like, but I think he looked like I'm shocked at the Jaguars team. Yeah,
they played much better. They didn't have many turnovers, the takeaways a couple of years ago. It's a big third down here. 3rd and 5. I can't believe this 3-3 game with 4 minutes to go.
It's a close one. It's a close one.
Somebody was all over the under. He was cursing Rob Pizzola's name for some reason.
Pre-flop or like in the chat.
Yeah, he kept saying he wanted to load up on under, and Rob stopped him. Which unless Rob was like in his house,
holding his arm. Yeah, like what do you mean?
I don't know how Rob would stop you.
But yeah,
fucking Ramondre. You just know it's gonna be a punt too. All right, we are in for the Cuck Bowl. Wow, Connor, that's a pretty good bet.
I love
the lowest scoring team for the weekend. That's a good, interesting bet.
Vrabel cucking combined with Chargers, like literally stout defense is like a recipe for a team that scores a lot of points. Could put up an egg.
Lights out. DMB grabs some live under 37.5.
That's going to be a sweat. That is going to be a sweat.
Connor put that in the Discord. I don't know if you noticed what's going on with our Discord. We're at like 1,650 members or something. It's flying.
It's growing.
Flying. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm a guest when I enter our own Discord. Everybody's got a relationship with each other.
I know. It's like you're entering new territory there. It's crazy. I should be more. I need to be more on top of it. It's kind of like but I also wanted to let it become its own thing. I didn't want to like interject myself.
Well, I've become a man of the people. I go in and I troll with them. I said, fuck it. I'm like, if they're gonna troll me, I will troll right with them.
It's good. It's a good. We've built a good corner of the internet, which is hard to do.
Take your rain. How do you feel about live over at the halftime? Both teams have moved the ball at times, and it feels like drives have stalled. I think we've had 3 goal line drives that ended up in 6 points. Could be an interesting look at the half. We'll look at the lines. We got Kamani at 17 snaps, Hampton at 2.
Ooh. Hampton is I know that like.
Yeah, lots to parse. I know punt is an English term, but it's not a good. Is it a good term? Is it like you're a punter means you're just a gambler?
Fire. Yeah, maybe
That's
you just fire on that. Yeah.
So all right, okay.
So what's interesting to me is that Hampton is 11-1 to score a touchdown right now. And I know he's only played 2 snaps. But Vidal's so small. So small.
Yeah, but don't they give it to Jarrett Patterson too?
Maybe.
On the goal line stuff?
Maybe it's like a look at Herbert instead of him if I'm thinking of goal line stuff.
So they're saying, Jason, I'm a Pro Bowl punter. Punters, maybe not it's a neutral term, but at least I'm good at being a punter. I'm good at being the one thing you don't want to do in a game.
You're a Super Bowl punter.
I'm a Super Bowl level punter.
Yeah, you're Kyle Shanahan.
Man, Kyle Shanahan deserves his flowers, man. That guy, fucking every game where he's like completely undermanned, he just always pulls it out. And like market steams against him. Everybody's piling in, and he always fucking does it.
Okay, were you shocked that there was no buyback on the Trent Williams news?
No, listen, it was 6. It was 6.
Okay.
There was also on Friday, it reached 6.5 at a couple sharp books. So there was instant buyback on 6.5, and then it closed 5.5. So it's not like people didn't find a buy point for San Fran. So the people who bought at close did well.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
I think Chargers landed on it. Yeah.
What's with these on your own goal line scenarios, fucking forcing turnovers for this game? It seems kind of a shit show. Jeff is shitting himself right now.
This game is sloppy, eh? Like neither team looks ready for playoffs.
Yeah, for teams that are like where both head coaches get credit for me is like being able to have their team wait. I know this is like so like this is a cliche, but like wake up and ready to play, like have an expected standard from their team, and they always seem to like never take a game off. It's sloppy. It's a sloppy game from teams that you don't feel like should be sloppy. Oh my God. You did not need to do that. Did not need to do that. Do we look at what's Chisholm snaps look like so far? Because I wanted to take a look at him at the
I
half.
haven't seen Butte at all. Like it might be Fade Butte.
Your Booty is leading the receivers in snaps, which is interesting.
But he hasn't gotten any targets.
Yeah. So Chisholm only has. Never mind. Chisholm only has 3 snaps. Let me just refresh to make sure that's correct. Yeah, Booty. Why do you say Booty? I like Booty. Booty's so much more fun.
His name is not spelled Booty.
Booty and Juicich.
Keishon Boutte. Boutte.
Booty. Is he French? Is there an apostrophe over it?
Maybe it's pronounced like bidet.
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 You ever used a bidet?
Yeah, they're incredible.
Don't tell me. I don't want details. All right.
They're incredible. What are you talking about?
I just asked if you've ever used one. That's all.
Honestly, wiping with why do we use paper? That's so fucking archaic. Like that is actually so archaic.
You use paper?
What do you use?
I use the 3 seashells.
What the hell does that even mean? Is this a bit that I'm not aware of?
You don't know about the 3 seashells?
No. Do I want to know about the 3 seashells?
I don't know. Chat knows what I'm talking about. I use the 3 seashells in the bathroom.
This is from a movie.
Yeah. Demolition Man.
Is it a good movie? Oh. Speaking of movies.
I'm a Wesley Snipes mark,
okay.
So I like it.
Okay. You're pro not paying taxes then, it seems like. I'm kidding.
Hey, what are you, the IRS?
CRA? Who the hell are you?
There we go. Demolition Man. All right, our audience gets it. Sly, baby. Sylvester Stallone.
What do you think the no TD bet was at the super big sports book that has a Survivor contest?
For first half?
Full game.
Oh, I don't know. 60, 80 to 1.
Hey, Connor, I don't disagree. I'm going to see if I can pull it up. Maybe I can message.
Oh, yeah. Prime Sandra Bullock, my friend. You don't know about that, do you?
Okay. Wait, I forgot I was going to mention this. I watched Marty Supreme. That movie is incredible. The people need to get on and watch Marty Supreme.
I've heard bad things.
From who?
Critics.
Who? Are you serious?
Yeah. I think you're like a 6 in IMDb.
Come on, that's
pull it up. Let's see.
I haven't heard any bad things critically. It got an 8.2 from IMDb, George. 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4.3 on Letterboxd.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different new movie that came out. Big Mac Phil says 150 to 1.
Wow. Horrible takes. I don't know.
It's too early for movie chat, and the game's still competitive. Well, let's keep this.
No, it's commercial. It's commercial. That's why
we're not doing food talk. We're not doing movie talk. No more bidet talk.
This is not what I intended to talk to me. It's like to not wipe is utterly disgusting. Like no, you like water. Dip your hand in the vessel of water and splash up.
Have you ever been in a public place that didn't have, and you had to lose your socks after?
Oh yeah. That was
come on.
I reached on their cell. I said, "Can you spare some?" And they said, "No, I don't. I only have enough for myself."
He said, "I can't spare a square." Is that what they told you?
Spare a square. Yes, Seinfeld references.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big third down here. I think you might have got it. Oh man, did you see the spotters in the Buffalo Jacksonville game? They were on some bullshit this
week. Yeah, they were doing some crazy shit with the spotting the ball.
Everything was like a yard and a half wrong.
Yeah. What like we have the ability to know where the ball is on the field at all times, but for some reason we still let.
Know what? I've slowly started using baby wipes. When I was young, I didn't like it though.
like end it. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, you can't get rid of the. You have to do the removal first, right? And then the baby wipes is the fine,
Secondary.
the deep clean.
Yes, there you go. Oh my god.
You know what, Drew? I was thinking about you in that game. I felt like you guys were gonna pull it out.
Yeah.
You just couldn't find one more defensive stop.
Mm-hmm. It's a fun. What a we have been blessed by the.
I don't know if they got it, man. They this thing might. They might have to review this thing. I don't think he got the push at all.
No. Well, no, we could be parallaxed right now. My favorite saying, the parallax effect.
Have you ever used dude wipes?
No.
Is it just a normal baby wipe, just good branding?
Probably, but no free ads. F them.
Here's my question: if they're short, are they going to punt, or is Harbaugh just going to sneak?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if Harbaugh has the stones to do it.
He gets weird. Sometimes he goes for it, and then other times he's like when you don't think, and then other times he's like super conservative when you also don't think.
Mm-hmm. One in the chat if we think if they're going to sneak. Two in the chat if we think that he does. I'm curious to see what we haven't done a 1 or 2. I feel like this is appropriate because by the time we get a pull up, we're going to get we have 2 minutes to get the responses for it. So, oh my God, there's some egregious wiping takes going on here.
When's the last time you had to ditch your underwear, Jason, in the garbage can?
I had bad lobster rolls in Vancouver once.
Did you?
I swear to God.
Okay. I'm sorry I asked.
No, I don't mind talking about this. I think it's funny. The chat is going nuts. No, I just, I thought it was one thing and it was another thing. I thought I was just good to let some air go. It wasn't just air, and I had to run to the washroom.
Drew said something. Can we do more than 2 drives for punts after half? I feel like we need to put Keyshawn Boutte in the punt parlay since we've been talking about butts.
But I don't think he's going to catch a pass. That's the problem. You know what? He might be good because he's been on the field a lot, running the most routes for the team.
Yeah, he can catch
him. He can catch the
one.
Yeah. Okay. I'll consider.
You and I are both getting written up by Rob asking why we're talking about.
What are we supposed to do? We got the consensus of the chat between the 2s and the 1s. It's 50-50 split.
They gave it to him. We didn't even have a decision.
It didn't even matter. There we go. So we were right to talk about poop on the watch than when we were doing it. I also, my buddy just messaged me, hilarious that the 2 line judges running in are a yard apart when doing it. It's like, who has precedent over the other? Who's going to be the one who's right? Who's going to be the one who's wrong?
AI summary must be bananas.
Oh my God, it must be going fucking crazy.
Jason, this really does feel like a middle of the year Thursday night slog fest, doesn't it? I'm getting nostalgic here. We saw some bad games this year.
Ugly games, but again, wouldn't trade any of that for the world. I would love just to get a little bit more football. I'm happy with it. I am.
Wow, that's a big sack. Big sack. Huge. Wow, 3-3 halftime game is nuts.
I kind of made fun of this game, saying it was potential to be dog shit, but it's at that point of it being so bad it's good.
He gave him the the wrestler, the great Khali.
Yeah, I remember the great Khali when he used to smush watermelons with his hand.
He'd give the big chop. I think Herbert just got chopped in the head by Milton Williams.
That is for sure. Penalty though. That's bad non-call there. I know Jeff is in orbit based on that.
I everybody saw that in real time. I don't know how you missed that, to be honest.
Yeah. Wow, Chalamet just won the Golden Globe for Best Actor for Marty Supreme. George, it's a good movie. You got to listen to my movie takes, man.
It feels like such a who else was in the category? First of all, I don't think it was a strong year. And it just feels like they're trying to make Chalamet the new A-list guy.
He is, though. He is.
Why? What else has he done? Give me another role that I should care about.
Dune. He was really good in both Dune movies. Interstellar, when he was the kid, it's pretty good in Interstellar.
The kid in Interstellar. Okay, I give you Dune. I'll give you Dune.
Yeah, obviously not the kid in it. Like that was more so just sort of a bit.
Yeah. Okay. So DiCaprio was up. I hated it. I'm a DiCaprio mark, but I fucking hated this movie from DiCaprio. Another Battle or whatever the hell it was called. It was very much like hippie protest justice. Uninteresting. Did you watch it?
What? Say that again. Sorry.
The kid in Interstellar, get the fuck out of here.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the nominees right now for best male.
Is Chalamet the one who's dating?
He's not even nominated.
Kylie Jenner.
Yes.
It's probably.
He's also the rapper SD Kid. You know SD Kid, George?
No.
Or Roz. Pretty good song.
I used to like award shows. I'm with Matt. They don't hold the same weight that they used to.
I don't think I feel like they never should have held that weight because like
they never should have been 3 hours long. But I was,
oh yeah.
Let's see. Listen, that was a short punt. Let's see if New England can take advantage here before the half.
Timothy.
Impossible to hate Chalamet.
He's an all-time dude.
Does he do anything other than Dune that I would know him from?
I'll rip his IMDb. He was in Wonka, Call Me by Your Name. He was really good in Call Me by Your Name. He did the Bob Dylan documentary, the whatever biopic. Mm-hmm. Is it biopic or biopic?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I've heard both.
He was in Lady Bird. Good in Lady Bird.
Oh, mama. Drake May, baby. Oh, he's
being behind.
He's the
being behind.
He's the fucking MVP, buddy.
I hate being behind. George, have you seen any of? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me. How am I so fucking far behind?
Are you seeing this? What a beast!
Oh my god! Does he score here?
If he scores, should I do a touchdown celebration dance here?
Yeah. What would be your touchdown celebration dance?
You know, as much as I'd like to think I would do a dance, I like the old hand the ball to the ref. It feels very,
no selly is like an elite.
It is. You have to be of like, especially if you score a lot and you do it. It's like just another day at the office.
Yeah, it's swagger. It's drip. It's like. Because obviously the adrenaline rush of scoring a touchdown just all time high.
Yeah, it's
just a walk off. Like
it's the no game. It's the best. It's the best.
That and the run down the tunnel, Sally. Give the ball and then run down the tunnel. Just game over. Great stuff there. I think Drake May might be the leading rusher on the week right now.
Hey, listen, his rushing bets have gone over already.
Smoked them. How far was that? That was 55 yards. Yeah, I think 57 is the highest. Yeah, Kyron Williams, 57.
What about the Icky Shuffle? Would you do the Icky Shuffle?
Do I have to look that up?
You don't know the Icky Shuffle? Come on.
Oh.
Could you do that?
I need to see a video of it to make sure that I know what you're talking about.
You know what Mitch says, they're a QB with less swag than May. May is like the mayonnaise on a sandwich. He's just there.
That is kind of the fact that he has no swag is like kind of aura though. But like him and Justin Herbert are almost cut from the same cloth. It's like they just ooze aura by just being like milk toast.
Yeah, but Herbert tries with the hair. You know, he has a little bit of flair to
When,
his.
what do you mean? He shaved his head one time. If he was trying with his hair, trying to be like a pretty boy, he wouldn't be shaving his head.
What I'm saying is like, there's guys who like do things to make themselves stand out. Drake May's like fucking buzz cut and let me go play football. My wife bakes cookies and I go home and I don't go. You don't see me out in the social clubs.
Yeah. Elite wife guy, Drake May. Elite wife guy. Mendoza versus May game is gonna go crazy. Can't crown Mendoza just yet as like a good NFL quarterback. We need to see.
I like Mendoza has like the I'm corny swagger, and I'm kind of here.
Oh yeah.
It feels Kirk Cousins is
Oh yeah, in the Kirk Cousins echelon, yeah, and that might be a good comp for him. What his career might look like, and that's I feel like people will hear that from me and be like, "How dare you? Like, how could you say?" But like that's a compliment. Kirk Cousins has had a great career.
All right, listen, I'll take a field goal here, man. Let's get a 6-3 before the half, Jason.
Love it. If Houston advances, then go with up. Oh, Big Mac Phil in the chat saying bet Russian QB overs versus Houston in the second round, just depending on who they're gonna get. If you're Denver, who do you want to win this game?
Chargers. You don't want to see the Bills.
You want the Chargers, okay. If you're the Bills, you want the Chargers to, or you want New England to win?
I don't know. I actually have no idea. I think that they technically want the Chargers to win because there's an opportunity to host the AFC Championship game.
Yes. Okay. Yes. That's a good point. And are they indifferent between Pittsburgh and Houston? If it
hold on. Drake May doesn't have swag because his family's been there. Does he have like successful father or brothers? Is he a athlete family?
His brother played basketball for North Carolina and might still play for.
Okay. I guess you're like a rock star in like college basketball if you're in North Carolina.
Yeah, his dad. I think they're all like. I think he was a Tar Heels quarterback. Mark May.
They're saying his family's loaded. His dad was the QB for UNC. Okay, dad, mom, brother, baseball. Okay, I guess it's a athlete family.
Yeah. His mom played tennis too. Just
do you think Rob can play Stairway to Heaven? Our audience believes he can.
I feel like it's not that hard. Is it like a notoriously hard song to play on guitar?
I don't know.
Wayne's World. They played it in Wayne's World, right?
All right, Jason. It's time to unveil our surprise halftime talent show. We are going to count some grains of rice for the audience.
That I bet any money that is. I'm going to like secretly. I'm going to create like a random YouTube channel of just counting rice every single day until I hit 1 million subscribers. And I think I get there by 100.
Can we pull up FanDuel? I want to see some live look at stuff. I want to see
all right.
See some receiving props.
Luke May is his brother. Which props did you want? Sorry.
Receiving and rushing, I want to see.
Receiving. Okay, I'm gonna pull up in the background snap counts if we want that.
Yeah, scroll down. I want to see what Gatson's at. Okay, he's at 10. Not great. Chargers haven't fucking passed at all. Demario Douglas over 3.5. Is he not seeing the field?
Pop. He's got 9 total snaps. So it seems like him.
Doesn't that feel like one fucking catch for him?
Yeah.
Do you guys like Demario Douglas in the chat? I know one of our friends gave the over. It's at 3.5. Feels like that's one catch, no? Dictator says Pats minus 3.5 is a banger. Is that the live line right now?
I don't know. It's 3.5 right now.
Well, we got it pre-flop. If you want to grab some more, I think New England's going to win.
Just wait for it to go live and get a better number. The classic. Who tweeted that? What's the rushing numbers?
What do you guys like? Somebody post some stuff in the chat and let's see if I can snipe some take some
Let me
credit
steal
for
some
it.
bets from you guys.
Steal some bets from you guys. Let me aggregate your guys' comments.
So I'm curious, if you like Pats, would that not lead to, in your mind, like maybe alt overs on like one of Stevenson or Henderson?
I was gonna say, what about Drake May's rushing, man? Do we think he gets another 13 yards? What do we got going against us? The
It's
Neils?
not inconceivable. Inconceivable.
Oh, Ramondre's kind of good too. Another 16 yards from Ramondre. You know what?
Well, he's out snapping Travion Henderson. Sorry to interrupt, George.
Yeah.
Out snapping him 20-13. The thing is that he's only been on for 5 run plays versus 3 run plays for Travion Henderson. Doesn't seem like they want to run the football here.
Chargers do get the ball out of the second half. Drunken Goon brings up a good point. Look at Hampton, 3.5 now is live. He's at -1 as well. You looking at touchdowns?
Yeah, like listen, we have the halftime boost at FanDuel. Obviously, you can use it on whatever you want. I feel like it's not to maximize it. We want to be betting something in like pretty long plus range. I think. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. We have the halftime boost. You're right.
Yeah. Like I would take a stab at one of these two guys maybe to score a touchdown, or honestly even Drake May. And I like the QBs to score a touchdown in this one.
Listen, they ran Herbert a bunch.
I'm canceling my punt parlay and putting in a Herbert Drake May touchdown parlay anytime.
All right. Drake May, Justin Herbert, anytime touchdown parlay. You put it in, man.
So let me just check what the boost we have on FanDuel is. Hold on. 40% profit boost.
40% profit boost.
I believe.
All right. I think I want to look at a punt parlay, Jason.
I'll pull it up right now. Oh, you know how refreshing it is, by the way, being able to see the screen?
Oh yeah.
You know how hard this is for me to do live at the
we got to put up a thing. We got to find out who they want for the who to catch.
Oh, yes.
I think we put Boutte and one of the
Boutte.
New England running backs
To catch a pass?
And then we put what? Gatson and like McConkey? Got to put 2 and 2 options. What do we like?
Let me just pull this up here. So it's T-Cap, Booty. What do you want, Stevenson, or you want? Let's go Stevenson because he has more snaps.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Stevenson's good.
And then 2 like Gaston and McConkey.
Yeah, let's do McConkey and Gatson. Let's leave it up to the people. I'm a man of the people. This way, if it loses, I can just say that they misled us. And if it wins, I can say I'm a man of the people.
All right. Poll is up. Let's start building this bad boy out. Quick bets. Punt. Next drive. Punt.
All right. Poll is out. I'm very curious what they're going to vote on.
So are you shocked that the NFL scheduled the games the way they did and they didn't put the Bills in primetime?
No, I think the big Sunday slots are still very important to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think they wanted for travel purposes to know what the NFC is.
Would look like, yes. Okay.
Yeah. So now it's just the AFC sorting it out. It's a lot easier to sort.
Okay.
I think everybody's saying Boutte is wide open. Is Boutte wide open? Is that the poll, or am I just reading the comments?
No, McConkey's 37% right now, leading the way.
They want McConkey, eh? Yeah, Playism said we missed the C results. All those McConkey people are C results guys. That's what I think.
Who is Boutte? I don't know. Taking shots. I know Boutte. Boutte is what I know.
Keyshawn Boutte.
Boutte.
They're mad at you for not putting up C results. They think you're rigging.
That's not fair. That's not fair. All year we've had 4 guys on here. It's never been a C results type of guy.
Someone's got their bootay open. If you need a place to sleep tonight, Jason.
They're what?
It's a British word for couch. Like my couch is available.
Oh, it's like a futon.
Yeah, my futon is open if you wanna lie down in it.
Yeah. I would lie down in it.
Let's do bootay. Fuck it. Punt bootay.
So, what's interesting is the to catch a pass on Keyshawn Booty is plus 300. Oh, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, okay.
I love it. 23-1. Let's run it.
Bang!
Punt bootay.
Punt bootay. Punt bootay. Have you looked at all at the college football opening number for the national championship game?
No, I just saw on Twitter. I think it opened like 7.5 or something.
8.5 right now.
I think the look ahead was like 5.5. So
yes, yeah. George listens to the Hammer Daily.
But I have no idea if it's a good line or anything.
Just based on the opening, you would expect, like, obviously this late in the season, from my understanding, is these people rarely move their numbers that much, but to get like 3 points through 7 from where it was at before is pretty interesting. Interesting stuff.
And I guess it's just Indiana's dominance right now because now they
like covered the spread by like double digits in their last 2 games. So
yeah, that makes sense. Well, Jason, you've been a wonderful guest, but I'd like another voice in here too, if you don't mind.
I think the chat wants it as well. The chat. Oh my God, my friend just texted me saying just tuned in live. The other guy looks like Samuel Tarley. Sorry, George.
Who is that?
From Game of Thrones.
Never heard.
Oh, here we go. All right, get me off screen.
Okay. Joining me now for the third quarter, my friend. You see him on our Best Bet show on Thursdays, sometimes on Tuesdays with me. You know his work from The Athletic. Austin Mock, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good, George. It's been a fun day of football. That's fun weekend of football.
And then we got an old-fashioned 80s coaching duel here. Like
this is kind of more exciting to me though than the Eagles game, I'll say. Like the Eagles game was like pain. I mean, it's just Eagles games in general this year. They're kind of painful. This is like a different type of painful. I don't know why. Maybe because I expected it more. But listen, I'm enjoying it.
3 goal line stands,
essentially,
right? Like I'll give them credit. They're having a nice defense. We need a defensive showdown every now and then, Austin. We can't always have offense.
I'm here for it. Definitely with I feel like defense, the rules are kind of shaded towards the offense and everything, and it's hard to replicate defense. This is fun. I like
and a good
seeing this.
This isn't like 3 yards in a cloud of dust defense, where it's a punt fest because they're so inept. Legit, the defenses have made some pretty big plays so far today.
Yeah. Basically, we have 2 explosives for the Pats with the Stevenson catch and run, and then the Herbert. That's led to their 6 points, right? Those were those 2 drives. Yeah. It's I don't know. I was kind of lower on the Pats because they didn't play anybody. And so I'm not like super shocked, but this is both of these offenses are not really they're not enjoying their life right now.
We finally got a little Pats money at the end, nothing like significant to take for, but this is the one spread where I guess everyone agreed that this is kind of in the range. Oddly enough, it's the one where I showed like the best discrepancy on my price.
Yeah, that was a weird one that I think was such a wide range of outcomes. I think Rob and I talked about this on Thursday with like, if you told me the Chargers win by double digits, I wouldn't really be that shocked. If you told me the Patriots win by like 17, I wouldn't be that shocked. So like the 3.5, a lot of people probably don't trust the Chargers offense. And then I feel like there's probably an equal amount of people that aren't trusting the Patriots and I'm one of them, to not be able to Well, my numbers did lean a little bit. Like if I had to pick, like in a spread pool at 3.5, I would have picked the Pats. But when you don't play anybody all year, it's kind of hard to. It's hard to have conviction, I guess, is the right way to put it.
You're trying to extrapolate what they would look like based on what you've seen in non exactly similar situations. Speaking of like guys that overperform, I guess, or underperform, I really thought, and I know, like, I'm not a Philly guy. I hate their offense, but I thought, like, with San Fran's defense, you don't actually have to be a great offensive scheme. You just, like, I thought Philly had the guys, the bodies to just man up and beat them, which didn't happen.
They didn't make a play all game.
No,
like
no,
that
like,
was they had moments like Christian McCaffrey had that tipped catch early. Like the 49ers had got, like, AJ Brown had 3 chances to make plays, didn't make them. I know the last one Goddard caught the pass afterwards, but like that was the difference, I think. Like,
well, and Shanny had moments of like the first drive is like, oh fuck, Shanny's got a curveball, and then he drew up a couple in that late fourth quarter drive.
Yeah, I tweeted. I tweeted that they showed the like next gen stats pass map, and a lot was on, like, if you're in the middle of the field, the left hash, intermediate. Like that was, it felt like half of Purdy's throws went there. And I'm like, Shanny found something in that shell defense that Fangio likes to play. Like he manipulated it somehow to be the soft spot, and they got it all game. I mean, they didn't have like an amazing offensive performance, but it was enough considering the Eagles.
They had 2 really key drives, one to set the tone at the beginning, and then one when it really mattered. It makes me want to, like, when 3 of the 4 teams are in the NFC West, like in the Final Four, just makes me like, really, like, anybody who sat there and voted Vrabel over Mike McDonald right now, like, come on, isn't this like the test of, like, if you voted wrong? The NFC West is fucking great. It's a really good division.
Yeah, and like that's even, like, I would argue, I know Shanny didn't play anybody, but like with all the injuries that they've had, like there's I'm not saying he should have won, but like I think he's firmly up there more than some of the other guys that were like in that second tier. I'd bet like the coaching jobs that they all did, like McVay, they were just like incredible. It wasn't like he faced too much adversity. You know, Matthew Stafford did almost have to retire before the year started, I guess. But those two.
That 3 weeks of like back gate, and like I don't know if you heard, there was a discussion that maybe he was cloned. There was all kinds.
I did not hear the clone,
but that window, like there was some really good Rams prices for a little.
Oh yeah,
if you just,
there were like 9. Their win total was like around 9, I think.
Yeah, and they got as high as like 25 or 30 to 1 to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, there was a really good buy point for a very talented roster.
And it's funny because I think they overperformed. Like if you look at their like power rating at the end of the year, like they're head and shoulders the best team in the league.
Yeah,
and like so they overperformed even if you thought Stafford was going to be healthy in the preseason. So yeah, those 3 teams. And then, you know, like Ben Johnson in this Bears offense, they keep finding a way. The NFC play, we knew this going in. The AFC playoffs was a mess. Nobody was really like good. Like they were like all right. And then the NFC, we were like, anybody can beat anybody because they're all pretty good.
AFC felt like 7 flawed teams, and one of them will be in the Super Bowl.
Right. I did I have a pool that I'm in, like it's an exact bracket. And I was like, God, every time like going through the AFC, because it's like decently big, so I had to kind of pick some upsets.
Sure.
I was like, God, this is terrible. Like then the NFC, I was the exact opposite. Like, God, like I gotta pick the Rams at the Seahawks in the second round. Like, good luck. Yeah. Totally different feelings out of the conference, which probably means the AFC will win the Super Bowl because that's how that works. But
listen, like for all we make of like Josh Allen's hurt and everything, in a 1 game, like if he gets to the Super Bowl, does anybody want?
And he'll have a week off.
Yeah.
You know,
want to bet against Josh in the biggest game of his life?
He kind of did that. Like we literally saw it today. He went to the tent twice?
Yes.
Like came banged up into the game, went to the tent twice, like limped through his every drive, but every time they needed a score, he was nails. Like every single throw. God, what a
All right.
hope he
Big
gets it.
Big stop. We got a punt coming. I don't know if you know this, Austin, but we are live for our punt parlay here.
Oh yeah, there it is.
We need a Keyshawn Booty catch, but the pat's the punt for us to hit a banger. Nobody's hit one yet this year. We were the closest.
Was that 23-1? I saw that before I came on.
Yeah. The closest we got was, you remember the Thursday Bucks and Atlanta shootout?
Oh yeah,
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts game.
Single-handedly winning everybody the week in fantasy playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Bucks down to 3rd and 7. We got all other components of it, and fucking Baker, of course, converted. And
that's bad. We're there. We'll see if God, that end of half sequence for the Chargers was tough.
Oh yeah,
Go from the non-penalty to terrible punt to 37-yard scramble.
He got fucking karate chopped across the face. Milton,
like that's, I hate those ones because that call in general just sucks.
Yes,
but they call
they call the
tiny,
they call just brushing up against the face,
or they'll call he just puts his hand up and not come down forcefully, just
couple fingers,
barely hitting, yep, throw it.
Yeah,
and then he got destroyed. It was nope, we're good here. That was a tough one to swallow if you're a Chargers fan. Definitely with how the half ended up going the rest of the way. They've
already got the Broncos. They're gonna have a Texans or Steelers next round. If they get the Chargers too, there's no watchable offense in the AFC other than Josh Allen.
And you know what? At times, the Bills' offense, even with Allen, is kind of pulling teeth a little bit. If he doesn't do something spectacular, it's kind of this is a rough go.
Yeah, call me crazy, Austin. I don't know what they're gonna open up the Bills Broncos at, but fuck, it feels like the Broncos are a really good mismatch on the Bills. The Bills
in a good way.
Yeah, the Bills can't stop the run.
Yeah,
and I think Denver, with their O-line especially, could control that line of scrimmage. And on the opposite side, Bills are just running out of pass catchers at this point.
Yeah. I think the other big thing too is I know Bo Nix is not, but they won't and don't have to rely on his pass making ability.
It feels like it's a game where they could keep him to a small window of things they need from him, and he can be very successful in that window.
Yeah, low variance plays.
Yes.
Don't need the Trey White had an awesome game today. I don't know how much he's going to be pushing. Bo Nix is going to be pushing the ball downfield. Peyton will be scheming the run matchups for sure.
Lawrence missed a touchdown. Tre'Davious White. I just a little bit more air, or even
it was a little late.
Or BTJ on the sideline was more open, right? Because White decided to commit to they were throwing a Strange, I believe, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Boom, Hunter Henry, big catch when they needed it. Oh man, this Chargers offense at times is so inept.
It's painful. That next year, if they can stay healthy through the preseason.
You and I already know. You and I are gonna be fighting for more positive.
I already thought about it during this game.
Yeah,
that one drive, they had a couple runs that were going through, and Herbert. I think it might have been the field goal drive. I was like, dude, you put one we already saw with Joe Alt. They were a pretty good offense, and then you throw in Slater, and it's okay, maybe this is the exact Harbaugh. I'm kind of hoping Jesse Minter doesn't get a job, just to keep it going on the defensive side, familiarity and everything.
Almost the way Ben Johnson didn't leave and they ran it back one more time.
Yes, hey, this is our chance to it's all kind of together.
Yeah.
Let's go and then I'll go get my head coaching job. Yeah, that was I would say because like the jobs aren't like that great right now. They're open, unless like the Ravens, one of them, because like you can't really pass up Lamar.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's like
are you leaving to go to Miami? Like that's not.
Yeah, right. Like definitely as a defensive coach, I think it's different when you're an offensive coach. Like if you're an offensive coach, take your chance.
Austin, we almost had the punt parlay again, and this fucking 3rd and 6 conversion.
Right, we're in.
Fuck, I'm gonna get one of these punt.
Need a big sack. Need a big sack.
Yeah, need a big sack and a multi penalty. Austin. All of a sudden, the coaching market also has gotten more competitive. So a week ago, it was Minter's near the top, but Kubiak gets like 7 interview requests. He's become clearly the top offensive mind. But now, like John Harbaugh's in the market, and Mike McDaniel's intriguing to some maybe like. Teams.
We had some late firings to kind of uproot it a
little bit. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't know. It also is weird because Kubiak's like the only real, like proven offensive guy, like play caller. You got some other guys are getting in there, but it kind of seems like, hey, you get your interview, maybe you get a chance the next time, after you're a play caller for a year. But it is a weird.
A name that popped on my radar. So you're always like, what's the name that comes out of nowhere, right? If you remember when Sean McVay got hired, he was the shock hiring, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you heard like whispers of how highly touted he was and respected around the league. So I saw that the Rams passing game coordinator was being mentioned. The one that intrigued me, and I wouldn't have thought of it, is Davis Webb in Denver. The quarterback's coach, and all you hear now is like glowing things about how he's like, and he's kind of stuck behind Joe Lombardi because Joe Lombardi's friends with Sean Payton. Davis Webb's young, played the position.
Mm-hmm.
But as a Dolphins fan, I'm like, my job is not one of the premium. I think it's one of the worst openings, if I'm being honest. I think it's the worst opening in football.
Yeah, I would agree.
Just lack of money, talent, lack of a top 10 pick, just everything. And you're in Josh Allen and Drake May's division.
Right. Jets, though, that might be 2 wins a year.
Yeah, but then they have like 5
No, I'm kidding.
Around.
I know. They can quickly turn that thing around.
Yeah. Fuck, New England's moving the ball well this drive.
Yeah, this is always I don't know how much of like second half scripted drives there are, but like it's like before the adjustment comes. I always wonder. It's like, okay, you got to hold them to a field goal because I feel like a 10-point lead feels tough for the Chargers.
Yeah, it feels tough if they don't get a score back immediately. Like if New England's got the ball and they're up 10, that feels a bit of a tall task.
Yeah, they're finding the zones on these passing downs here. Yeah, but to your point though, I do think Miami's probably down there. Don't really have anybody.
Wow,
I don't. What's excited? Oh,
this doesn't never count out this Jesse Minter defense, man.
Never do it, man.
Wow, big play.
Was that Owe?
What a trade he's been. That trade.
That blew my mind that the Ravens did that. I know it opened up,
but like
Hamilton.
Alohi Gilman's
no, but like I think the trade was more of we can do more with Hamilton because Hillman's on the back end.
Yeah, but
like they had no pass rush before
it was an abundance of pass rush.
I'm like, I don't care. Like Kyle Hamilton's amazing. Don't get me wrong, but like you have no pass rush, and you just traded away the best guy you had left.
Yeah.
Painful.
Jason, we almost got the punt parlay again.
I know. I know we got mintered, but Jeff 7 minutes ago might have willed this into existence by tweeting this out. Pour me a shot of bleach.
The Chargers will always be in it. I don't know how. I don't know if it'll end well.
Yeah,
they'll always
never
be
not live. Never not live. You
don't have to talk me and George into believing in a Harbaugh-led team. Jim Harbaugh.
Jim.
Yeah, you guys are way early on the Jim Harbaugh stuff.
No. We just never left. People forgot how good he was. Like, I am blown away that people are just like, this guy can't win. Like, wins a national championship in Michigan and then like turns this team around that was like Brandon Staley ran him into the ground.
Goes to the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick as his quarterback.
Yeah, right.
And we're just pretending like Jim's not a thing in the NFL.
Like, won at Stanford. Stanford's now like the worst power conference team in the like. What I don't know what we were doing. Like I think part of the reason is he's cut from the Mike Tomlin. Although I disagree with this because I think his run game is very good. Like and he's a great he's an offensive mind. So I think he I think Vrabel is cut from like the motivator cloth in a way. But like Harbaugh, I don't know, man. There's like he just wins everywhere he goes, and we were giving him a top 6 quarterback, and it was like, nah, this isn't gonna work out. Like, yeah, dude, this is gonna be really good. And they don't. Yeah. I still don't think they have that much talent. Like it's coming there. Like I don't think definitely on defense. I don't think the defense is like anything.
I didn't think their secondary was a thing, to be honest.
And they got like 6th round picks coming out of nowhere, like playing well, and it's like, all right, this guy's overperforming again. Shocking, because he's done that for like literally like what are we at? 17 years now when he got the Stanford job, or like 18 years. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Ravens have never been able to develop a pass rusher. Let me think. Is it Justin Houston that they brought in as a vet pass rusher?
Well, that was part of their strategy, though, was to not pay the pass rushing and pay they paid Marlon Humphrey.
Sign vets capable.
Yeah, right. Year. That was kind of like that was for like a decade. They were kind of early on the don't pay pass rusher, like zig while others zag type of thing. Who else? Who are the 2 safeties? I'm missing, forgetting one from like the mid 2010s.
And Reed?
No. After it was after Reed. They had like 2 corners. It was Humphrey. They paid Humphrey. They paid another corner. I can't remember, but that was their.
The Seattle guy. Before he had a threesome, Earl Thomas. Before he had a threesome with his brother and another girl, and his career like spiraled out
very quickly. But yeah, that was that's why they didn't have that, because they had Van Noy, like they were just doing like what they could.
Yeah,
and they had a good run. Like Wink Martindale was good, and then his.
Yeah, he sent the blitz a lot. So like,
and that was when that was in. Yeah, like that was, and then everybody kind of switched to like more of this. Let's make people drive down the field. He kind of got booted. And then to credit Harbaugh, like he hired McDonald, and then it just never. He just couldn't. The last couple years have been rough.
You know what? A big problem was he was so far in advance of everybody, that 4th down stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even to the point, like he was doing all the 2-point conversions after touchdowns. He was very aggressive.
Yeah.
Then he got a little scared because he had some bad variance. Add in with the entire league now understanding 4th down optimum. Yeah. And it suddenly, like in just a year or 2, it was like, oh, Harbaugh's kind of not ahead on the forefront of this stuff anymore.
Yeah, and I think it's just tough. Like, I'm not saying this is totally different than Mike Tomlin, because they haven't been like the 1 seed at all. But like when you're there, I feel like there's also this like longevity. I feel like Kyle Shanahan's kind of had a little bit of this.
Yeah.
At times where they're just like, he can't do it. Like I saw some tweets today saying like another game, Kyle Shanahan can't get it done. Like late in the game, this is what he's known for. Like, that whole thing was like he's never come back from double digits in the 4th quarter before. He's not a good coach. Like, I feel like when you're there long enough, it's like you start nitpicking a little bit, and then like if you give into it, kind of like what you were saying about Harbaugh, kind of changing up his like 4th down stuff, then you start to. Brandon Staley, that happened. I know he wasn't there for long, but he totally flipped.
He came up after 1 year. That guy crumbled.
He did it. It was after that Raiders loss. Like I think that was that his 2nd year.
It was the 18 of his first year.
I think it might have been the second year, but either way, it was like full blown, or maybe it was the first year. And then the second year, he was still kind of aggressive. And then like his final year, it was like the most conservative coach in the league.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, you totally lost.
Yeah.
what made you good. So
He fell to the mob.
yeah, but yeah, that Harbaugh, just you kind of when you don't win the big games, it all kind of
Big
comes crashing down a little bit.
big third down coming. This game's been a slog.
This is like Jim. You know how happy Jim Harbaugh is on the sideline.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? Vrabel's happy in this game.
They're both right where they want to be.
They're both loving life right now.
Yeah. They are both right where they want to be, within a field goal.
Nobody's excited about this game right now, but like they're gonna be afterwards. Like that was one of the best games of the year.
That's a big stop. That is a big stop.
Yep. Gosh, the Chargers, man. It's just like you're just gonna need Herbert to do something incredible. Like he's gonna have to go Josh Allen.
Austin, they're like 24th in EPA per play.
I know.
They have not been good offense.
I know.
This year, I can't remember, like, other than the Dallas game, which, like, everyone did that in Dallas. I can't remember the last time the Chargers offense was like wowing me. It wasn't. I think it feels like it was the Minnesota game. Remember the Thursday nighter where they absolutely rolled Minnesota?
Yeah, they man, I'm looking at their schedule. That was week 8. Yeah, because even they beat the Steelers. But that game was short fields, if I remember correctly. They didn't. I guess they lit up the Raiders, but again, kind of similar to the Cowboys. That was like the only. It's not really that impressive, but yeah, it's painful, man. You still find a way in, though. Always do.
Listen, when you have enough early success too, you're not in desperation mode. You're not like Cincy every year has to win like 6 in a row just to make the playoffs. Like they always, Cincy puts themselves in a hole every year.
Literally, it feels like it's been like 3 straight years of like 2-6 starts.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can win it. Were you a believer in them when Burrow came back? They beat the Ravens.
No,
were you a believer?
I faded them 3 straight weeks. And I finally won the third one, and I'm like, all right, I think I'm off this roller coaster here.
I remember people saying like because at the time the Ravens were, because they beat the Ravens and Lamar was kind of like not right. And then the Steelers are the Steelers. And I remember people were like, you got to bet them. And they were like 9-1 or something to make the playoffs at like 3-8. And I was like, no, like they have to win out basically. Like, what are we like? People are just like, well, the Steelers and Ravens will lose out. I'm like, no, probably not. They play each other twice. So what are we doing here? I never hopped on.
Charlie Bonds asks, where's John Harbaugh going to end up? It feels like the Buffalo window's closed at least now.
Yeah.
Maybe if they embarrassingly lose next week. I don't think the LaFleur stuff's real. Like, if you fire LaFleur, now you have a $55 million Jordan Love without LaFleur. I don't think anybody would want that.
No, thanks.
No, right?
Wait a couple years for that bill to go down.
Is the Giants the job that's most interesting? They have the quarterback in place. They have no, we don't know, right? We don't know.
Yeah.
They have some weapons. They have
defensive line has
pass rushers. Like at least you got the harder part of the defense figured out.
Right.
Still a lot of holes.
Yeah. That seems like the most like realistic spot. Like I don't know if you have to factor in like, is he gonna settle? You know, like would he take a year off? I don't know. He probably could get a TV job like pretty quick, or like consult for the Chargers for some money next year if he really wanted to.
Atlanta's interesting because of the talent, but they don't have a quarterback.
Yeah,
it's a soft division.
Right. Yeah, that would be interesting. The other one, the dark horse. I don't think this will happen either. But what if, like, could you see him in Philly? If Philly went ridiculous and like
if Philly fired Sirianni, yeah, I would. I think I just
like
think
him and Monken in that offense would be
yeah, that would be fun.
That would be that'd be interesting. I don't know what they would. I think they could go that route though, because it's like a proven kind of like solidify.
They wouldn't do it for a Stefanski, but I think they would do it for a Harbaugh.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's kind of where you go with it of like, okay, he's going to bring stability. Like, I do think like as much crap as he got for how Baltimore ended. Like I do think he's like kind of a quick turnaround guy.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's going to like immediately get to 10 wins or anything like that, but
we also forget, Austin, like last year the Ravens are the number 1 power rated team in the playoffs for most.
Were they number 1 going into the year? Like
this year too. Yeah, last year they had an offense that was top 2 in EPA per play. Like they had everything going. Everyone thought they were going to go to the Super Bowl.
It's pretty insane that if you think about it, like, and it just kind of goes with, I mean, there's been a lot of stuff being thrown out in the media, both sides kind of trying to paint a picture.
Yeah.
But like your quarterback gets hurt twice and
Drake may make some 3rd and longs look so routine, doesn't he?
Just easy stuff. But yeah, like if you would have told me coming into the year that like, okay, the Ravens, maybe they weren't like the consensus number 1 team, but they were a consensus probably top 3 team coming into the year.
Like if somebody said Philly or Detroit or
like I'm not saying they're 5th. Like I think they were firmly higher.
Yes.
But they like Lamar gets hurt twice and John Harbaugh's out. I'd be like, there's no way. I don't believe you, but that's how quickly things can turn.
When I saw that is that Butte?
Yep, it is.
Can I tell you something? We were talking about booties in the second quarter, all kinds. And I think we willed this into existence. That's my takeaway from all this.
I don't know what that safety was doing, but
yeah, listen, that could have been picked.
I was gonna say that was actually probably the worst throw of the night for me.
And here's the thing: at least tackle him. If you're not gonna pick it, tackle him. You did neither. You didn't even make a play on the ball or tackle.
Yeah, like it's like he didn't realize the receiver was right there. Man.
Playism said, "Why would Philly fire their head coach?" Listen, I agree. New OC is probably the most likely. But it's not every day you get a Harbaugh caliber coach as an option to replace. It's not that they would fire him to hire Kubiak or Stefanski, but Harbaugh is very tempting with his resume.
I don't think it happens. This was like total long shot.
Yeah, it's just an exercise.
There's all like, and to like, I think George is right in that, but also like there's things going on with AJ Brown on the sideline. Like I could see it like the way, like kind of like the Harbaugh thing. They're talking about like, oh, the culture was getting lost. Like that's when it's easy to pull a trigger on someone because everybody kind of like, oh, the lost locker room. Like everybody's kind of just like, okay, well, like that makes sense. So why they got rid of him, like he lost the locker room. So what else is there? Oh, Drake May. That's a bad miss. But yeah, super long shot. I don't think Philly will do it, but I think Philly would definitely, they would not have. One thing that Sirianni, I would give him credit for. I don't think he's an amazing head coach. 2 years ago, when their offense and defense was terrible, he immediately cut ties at the end of the year.
Yeah,
went and got Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio was probably like the best coordinator duo last year. This year, obviously Fangio is still there, but I think there's just no way you can let that happen. Like, even if you're not even if you think Jalen Hurts is bad, like not even solid or average, something was broken. Everything. Like, you can't just be like, oh, Lane Johnson was out, so we can't function. That's not a real reason. When you just saw what Kyle Shanahan did to you, and what like LaFleur did with Malik Willis. You know what I mean?
And
there's options out there.
They're very lucky that Howie Roseman has so much of a talented roster. It's an easy sell to bring an OC in.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at 3 of his last 4 great OC or coordinators. Gannon gets the job. Steichen gets a job. Kellen Moore gets the job.
The other one's Fangio. Like,
Fangio will never get it. Yeah, he's the Spags.
Right.
He's going to be a DC.
Yeah, but he's the top 5 DC for sure. Like now,
I think even like 3 is the argument.
Yeah, I would go 3 as well, but like for sure top 5. So he's like, they hit on him, but it's like this every other year thing is a pain.
Andy brings up a good point. They're not okay. So that roster is getting older and expensive. Where there's a little bit of a thing right now where so now they got to decide on Jalen Carter or Jordan Davis. The last couple of years, they let Sweat leave the building, let Milton Williams leave the building. Turk Wharton, I believe, was there. They're having to make some tough decisions. It helps when you have 2 all-pro corners on rookie deals in Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. That helps a lot. But yeah, they're in a bit of a like we got to figure out the money and who we pay in the short term, and that
And they paid a lot. They paid Bond. They paid Barkley.
Yeah,
paid AJ Brown. Like it's
I would
all.
not. I don't think I would have given Barkley that next contract. It just felt
Well,
like
so this is what's funny. People say that about Barkley, and they're like, "Well, see, you can win if you pay running back." No, his cap hit was $3 million last year. Like,
yes,
they got around it because they didn't pay.
It was the it's the next.
Yeah, it's the future that's gonna come, and it's gonna hit hard. So yeah, the Barkley thing was, man, like, and again, they ran him into the ground last year. Like he had 400 plus touches, I think, counting the playoffs. Like, and this year he didn't have like a 20-yard run until like week 11 or something like that. And I think he pulled his groin on that run. And they had a bye week, I think the next week, if I remember correctly. So yeah, like that was the one thing, like Howie is elite. He is. He found this loophole. And I'm not saying they're going to end up like the Saints because I believe all their void money that all comes on the books when the next TV deal happens. So they're projecting a huge jump in the cap that year. So maybe that'll work out for them. But yeah, they have decisions. And we saw that they had to go trade for Jalen Phillips this year. Brandon Graham had to come out of retirement because of what you said, like the guys left the defensive line and that was the weakness.
Even on the O-line, they have like 3 top paid guys in Mailata,
Lane Johnson's old,
and Dickerson, and then Cam Jurgens going to need a new contract. So there's conversations to be had there. So they're kind of in that like window of decisions right now.
Yeah, I mean the running backs can be found for cheap. Yeah, I mean that's the argument is like running backs matter, but don't pay for them. Basically, is the way to go about it. So that'll be tough. It'll be interesting to see how they go about it because the Eagles have been like one step ahead of the league for like a decade now. I don't know when Roseman took over the exact year, but they have been the best run team for a decade now. So let's 100%. See if they can keep it going. Well, all right, this is tying it into the Eagles. If they do hire or fire their OC, keep Sirianni for this. If you're Mike McDaniel, they offer you the job, but you have head coach offers as well. What are the head coaching jobs that you would take over the Philly OC?
Tennessee.
Baltimore. You're taking Tennessee?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Just the opportunity to maybe be attached to a very good.
I'm fine with it. It's the up. It's just more of the like.
Did you see how lucky that Chargers break was? Wow.
My issue is more of like, do you want to? What's like the market for him next year? Is kind of my.
Yeah,
is listen, it better? That's the interesting part.
Imagine he goes to KC, Detroit, or Philly for 1 year.
Oh, you know what, dude? So Detroit, because Detroit reached out to him like right away. That was reported. Obviously the Eagles haven't said anything. I haven't even thought about KC if like Nagy gets a job or something. That would be that would be awesome.
It's very clear from Andy Reid's language that he wants Nagy gone.
Yeah,
he did the same with Bieniemy when he kept talking him up publicly, but never like extending him. That was and
it's different because Bieniemy, they didn't really have like a down, like they didn't struggle like. Although I think their struggles were a little overrated this year, but their struggles were more on defense in my mind. But yeah, that would be. That's what I'm hoping for. I kind of hope he goes to one of those two, like Cam Ward with an elite OC, like play caller would be fun or very good. I don't know if I want to throw elite on Mike McDaniel yet, but that would be. Man, I totally forgot about the Chiefs. That would be a fun.
Chiefs would be fun, right?
Yeah, that's the playoffs are better with. People are like, oh, I'm glad the Chiefs. I don't want them in it. I don't want them out. I want the best teams in, best games.
I don't want to fucking watch Aaron Rodgers and CJ Stroud.
Well, Unfortunately, well, that's the thing. The tough part was like Stroud and I guess that's the only team that was the wild card. I was okay. Well, even the Chargers, to be honest with you, like I know it's bad. I like Harbaugh, but like I don't know if this offense can win a Super Bowl. But like the Chiefs would have been more fun in this game.
Yeah.
Like the Chiefs going into the Patriots here into New England, that'd be fun. But
100%.
All right, George, I appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much for joining us, my friend. You enjoy the rest of the game.
You sweat this 3.5 because the best bets.
I know we're 0-6.
A little dicey right now.
Listen, it's so easy to say that, but it's like the Jags was a fucking coin flip that we lost.
That was painful.
That coin flips the other way, and it's different story.
Yeah,
even like even you're under, you get all this CLV, and it's not relevant. And Rob gets all kinds of CLV on San Fran, not relevant.
And you know what? That under was fun because like if you would have told me the Panthers kind of had like Stafford flustered for a bit in that game, I would have been like, "Yo, we're live," and it wasn't close.
Austin,
all right, man. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Absolutely. Take care. Oh, Jason.
Great stuff as always from Austin.
I love talking. I love talking football with Austin. Listen, they want Hitman to come on in this fourth quarter. I think they need to smash the like button to bring Hitman on. What do you think?
Yeah, he said he's not coming in until we cross. Let me double check what the number he said we needed was. Let me pull it up. He texted me before. He's like, "What the fuck are these likes?" ? I said, "I don't know. We haven't really been asking. We've been enjoying trying to make the most of this game."
Is that what you think it is? I don't ask for enough likes, or is it just
maybe it's part of it?
Rob's more likable.
It's part of it. Rob is really good at asking for it. So he said, "This is pitiful. We need at least 100 likes before I come on. Before I even enter the."
We're not at 100 likes for a playoff game.
Yeah.
Fuck! I'm going to close the stream. I'm going to go enjoy the football by myself.
The chat's appreciated it. Jeff or Riot, guys, I offered Jeff some crazy things to come on the stream, and he said no to me. He said, "I appreciate your effort. I appreciate that you have the balls to even ask me." But he's like, respectfully, fuck off. So
that being said, we're pretending like we have Hitman in the wings, and we're holding.
We don't have Hitman in the waiting room. I don't know what
I'm not purposely using Hitman as a way to draw likes. Legit, I don't know where he is, guys.
Yeah. Jeff just messaged me. Got bleach. I can drive some over to you after the stream. I'm gonna do this is what I always do, where I don't want to let's say bug, be like, "Oh, you're late, blah, 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 hurry up." I would just like send them the link again. Send it again. Just be like, "Here's the link," in case you didn't have it, even though I know he has it. Just in case Hitman forgot.
Okay, I resent this comment, Double J's. We did not talk about this for 10 minutes. We were having some fun for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and it led to a bootay play,
It was written. It was written for us. It was like manifested by us. Kashan Bate.
Do they want me to be a fucking play-by-play guy? Is that they want me to just shut up and do play-by-play?
No, that's honestly that's what people like. That's fine. But for me, as like a watch-along enjoyer, first of all, when I'm in the background, I think the show's been great.
Christian Gonzalez injury is no good. They got to send him to the tent, right? He looked like he was stumbling.
Yeah. There.
All right. We've got him. All right. The man they actually came to watch. I feel like they tolerate us for 3 quarters so that they can get some Hitman insights in the fourth quarter. Joining me now. Yeah, bring him up. Joining me now, the prop king of the hammer, our silver medal fantasy finalist. Hitman, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. Let's see if we end up having any plays. No Pizzola tonight?
No, Pizzola's working us the Saturday, Mondays, and I'm working the Sundays. He just wanted the whole Sunday off.
Gotcha.
And he's like, the one game I have like my biggest bet on in the weekend. He's like, you work that, just sweat that in real time.
What do you have?
I'm on the Pats 3.5.
Okay.
I don't know. Hey man, I know the market didn't move much on this game, but I'm pretty high on New England. What about you? What are you sweating? Oh, we have like Hampton under rush attempts. That looks like it's money.
Yeah, I got Hampton unders and Vidal overs. Those look like winners, but well, they pretty much did win. I don't think Hampton's gonna go over at this point.
No, like him, and I don't think I've ever seen a guy with an ankle brace on in the warm-ups. And I'm like,
yeah, you know what? I mean, my big regret with that Hampton stuff
is not giving out the unders. Like
it's not even about like giving it out, or it's just about I did not bet enough. Like I bet decent amounts on Vidal over and Hampton under, but
yeah, him in 2 weeks, no practice for 5 of the 6 practices. The 6th one is limited with a brace that we know of. And the first time I thought he was going to play is when he said at his locker room, I'm going to play. I was like, what the fuck? That doesn't, I was like penciling him in as like an 85% chance he's not going to dress.
Yeah. I do have a lot of Patriots receivers over because I kind of thought Booty might be limited or maybe not play after that practice squad elevation.
Yeah. Two hands. I thought for sure he was like, I was surprised he was on the active list today.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to lose a lot of money on that. Do I sound okay, by the way?
Yeah, you sound great, man.
Okay. Listen, I want to rep this hat. I know Mike Durso in the hat in the chat is watching. If anybody needs to invest into a wealth management company with all the money that we've made on this stream or the money that we've made on props, Shorehaven Wealth Management.
Is this
what the fuck are the free ads? You're getting paid to run ads on our stream? What the hell is this?
Is this
You're
Durso?
gonna get kickback for it? Like what the fuck?
Listen, Durso is a loyal
yeah, and Durso can plug it in the chat if he wants, but you're coming on here doing like a paid ad read for him. What the hell?
I'm just saying, if anybody needs to invest their money, the generational wealth that we've all accumulated, Shorehaven.
Durso, do you have experience like moving things through like the Bahamas and a couple tax havens? My situation is a little more trickier.
All right. Well, I'm keeping an eye on the live stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
I got to be honest. I'm pretty disappointed in Herbert. I feel like the line has held up better than we expected, and he still has not played a great game. I could really use Pop Douglas to get another catch.
You know what? I regret not touching his live.
Are we on the same right now?
Yeah. Where are you? Like, what's your time clock right now?
Dude, did Douglas?
His knee. It looks like his knee.
That ball was coming a little loose. It was close.
Yeah, it was close. It looked like he still had a little grip on it. His live over was like 3.5, 4.5. I regret not taking it.
Who?
Pop Douglas at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, I bet him over pre-flop, and it was just a shitty play.
Well, the Butte stuff is like there was the shock, right? What are you at on the clock, Hitman?
13:02.
Okay, so we're like within a second of each other.
Am I ahead? Or behind?
I'm ahead by a second. I'll wait for your reaction.
Gotcha.
Unless it's like a Patriots touchdown, I might. I'll try to keep the emotion locked in. Are you enjoying these playoffs so far, Hitman? I haven't talked to you much.
I mean, you know what? Like, it's funny. I only enjoy it as much money as I'm making. And
Yeah, it hasn't been a great
kind of
betting
like
week.
I feel like I haven't ran all the figures with this playoffs. So I feel like I'm kind of breaking even-ish. So I mean, it's nice that the games have been great, but I wish I would have been making a few more bucks. And there's Booty. He's the only Pats receiver doing anything.
I know. And Mac Hollins, who's my like favorite under the radar Patriot, he's on the IR, of course.
Yeah. What is Pizzola and Clive doing a show after this, or Pizzola's done for the day?
No Sunday resets moving forward. It's there's 4 games. It'd be like a 15-minute episode.
Yeah, we don't even know what the AFC games are going to be.
Exactly. At least we know the 2 NFC matchups, but not knowing what the 2 AFC games are, it'd be too hard to do.
Come on, one more Douglas catch. Come on, throw it to Douglas.
You have his receptions, eh?
I have receptions and yards. The yards probably is a pipe dream, but
Drake May rushing overs were good today. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? Is it too early to ask you that? Do you ever like get involved in those markets?
very rarely.
Only if you like get a mispriced banger.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
Mid-season.
honestly, I don't even look at futures as much as I should during the season, just because there's only so many things that you could just focus on nonstop.
Yeah.
Like
I'm with you.
So much of my time is spent figuring out who the freaking 4th receiver is going to be on the Cleveland Browns in a given week.
Man, week 15 was like the first time I checked the standings. So I'm like, I think you need to know what the standings are if you're like a futures better. For the most part, I don't think in that realm at all.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
who do you like? So the NFC matchups.
I mean,
regardless of price,
I still think the Rams are the best team. Like, I think the 2 best teams are Rams and Seattle.
You think Rams beat Bears and then Seattle beats 49ers next week? Especially with no George Kittle for the 49ers?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really started much on the matchups yet, but kind of was hoping Seattle was under a touchdown, but that's just my initial take. I really haven't started much.
Yeah.
I do think Stafford's going to win MVP, as the chat is asking about.
Don't you think Mike McDonald, in hindsight, with 3 of the 4 teams in the NFC being the NFC West, Mike McDonald's coaching job was the best?
I think that it was one of the strongest years for Coach of the Year candidates ever. Like, in any other year, like a Liam Cohen could have won it, a Ben Johnson could have won it, a McDonald could have won it, a Rabel could have won it, a freaking Shanahan could have won it. Like there was just some really good coaching jobs this year. So
I'm with you. Just feels like they were projected to come 4th in their division, 8 wins. They end up like 14-3 as the 1 seed in that division. It just feels like that. And he's the most responsible for like their success because it's defense driven. Just feels like it should be his award, but I guess Vrabel's going to win it.
Yeah. I mean, I think the chalk's going to get there. Vrabel, Stafford, and McMillan. Thank God McMillan, after I gave him out minus 350 or whatever it was on
yeah, you timed it really bad
on our show. Well, I mean,
ultimately it won, but
it's like also like the worst thing imaginable happened that week, which is Shuck went off.
Yeah.
And McMillan had a donut.
I'm still not convinced.
Still was like minus 240 the next week,
I'm still not convinced, Hitman. Some of it was driven by like McMillan holders just grabbing big prices as a guaranteed hedge. It always happens when there's a runaway favorite all year. There's a second option that gets steamed.
Yeah, I mean, again, like FanDuel, for example, like all it takes is one flagged account to make a max bet on something, and it could move the line freaking 15 cents, you know?
Yeah.
So, damn. What a throw.
Fucking cooking, baby. Cooking. Fuck yes, baby. You know, sometimes Big Daddy G Stack has to win for the best bet show because we're fucking 0-6 so far. Yeah, man, I don't know what happened in the playoffs.
Who do all you guys have?
We all lost the coin flip. Like 3 of us had Jacksonville. Rob had Philly -4.5, closed well, didn't win.
Yeah, I had Philly too, closed well.
Suma had Green Bay money line minus like 104.
All of them closed good. Wow.
Yeah, Carolina. We had Carolina under that closed well, didn't win. You know, G Stacks didn't close, but sometimes the fucking market is wrong, Hitman.
Yeah, I mean, a wise man did say that just play back the biggest moves at post into 100K limits. So,
who was that? The guy who gave out Vidal? Who originated that Vidal play? It was like a super collaboration.
There was no collab. Listen, I love Pizzola. I think Pizzola is a better sides and totals better than me. Pizzola's good, but I'm not watching Pizza Buffet to take Pizzola's props. I'll put it like that. He's not bad with props though.
No,
I wouldn't book him. I wouldn't book him. That's a big compliment.
I think that is a big compliment. I think that is a very big compliment. Nah, Hitman, you're the best I know.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good year with the props.
I was thinking of making like a ghost account where I just sell your plays. Like immediately after you release them, I release them too.
I'll tell you, some of the stuff I'm sending out, like an hour, like I sent out Hurts under pass yards 20 minutes before kickoff today.
Oh, like Hitman.
It moved 8 yards. Like
I know.
Yard moved 20 minutes before kickoff. Like some of this stuff is over moving. I'm going to be honest.
No, I listen. It's pretty damn impressive.
Like 8 yards, 20 minutes before post. Like that's just. There's probably some opportunities to play back. To be honest, if they're going to move that much. But.
Looks like
all right, I'm still checking the live. I promise everyone I'm checking. I'm just not going to force anything.
Is that true? Herbert has 93 yards passing.
He's not playing a good game. And I'm a fucking
they haven't been good for like 2 fucking months.
I'm a huge Justin Herbert guy.
And I am too, but I think he's clearly compromised.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is, but
yeah, listen, I know obviously next year with their O-line in place.
I mean, as I say, that run was freaking sick.
Yeah. Doesn't help that Christian Gonzalez to the back. Yeah, I agree, Alan. That's if ever there was a window for them to attack now. Yeah, you know what? Marcus Harrison says, yeah, fuck that. He had 2 weeks off. I'm with you, man. It looked pretty bad.
Damn, he is killing them on the ground right now.
They're both QBs fucking running all kinds. Such a weird slide from Herbert.
I was a little nervous that he was going to hurt himself on that.
Yeah.
What is Vidal at right now for rush yards?
Jason will.
Is the 34.5? Is that?
Where's Jason?
I'm coming up right now. Sorry.
Jason, what's Vidal at for rush yards? I know my bet won, but
31.
Wow. I could just see Pizzola watching right now, just sweating so hard for him to go under 34.5.
Nothing will ever beat the 1 yard Hitman, the 78 yard, 79 yard. That is still to this day the
I don't think we talked about it, but Andy in the chat mentioned the Vrabel not going for 2 was.
Yeah, it made no sense. It
made no sense. Oh my god. Oh, Jeff is not okay. Herbert looks hurt.
Yeah.
Was Jeff on?
Oh no.
The stream?
No chance. Don't lift him up, bro.
Fuck him.
What the hell?
Fuck him. Next year. Fuck him. Not Feinberg. Fuck Herbert.
Oh.
I don't mean fuck Feinberg. Don't.
Oh, he got knocked out. He got concussed.
Did he?
Yeah, for sure.
Is that me cheering okay, it doesn't count as me cheering an injury since they're already.
You are. His body went limp when he
I missed that. I honestly just saw New England with the ball.
Such a scumbag.
Yeah, fuck him. How many Tua rants did Jeff go on the last 2 weeks?
A lot, but to be fair, that's fair. Tua sucks.
I'm just saying, you know.
Quinn Ewers, though.
Just saying, Hitman. You know what I like about you, Hitman? You don't fucking care how you're perceived. You cheer for an injury if it helps you.
Not publicly.
Inside you're exploding, right? Inside you're cheering.
Alan in the chat. That's exactly. I'm thinking Stevenson or Henderson. I just don't know.
Who's the closer? Don't they have the third guy that was the closer?
I mean, it's priced as if it's Stevenson right now.
They used to have the closer that got injured. Terrell Jennings wasn't either closer.
That was 1 week that they said that he was going to be there 5 minute.
Taking shot at a podcast. I think we had Drake May over 1.5 passing touchdowns. So that's looking like shit. What do we have? 21 completions on Drake May. What do we have, Jason? How many completions does he have?
I can go through everything right now.
Oh, God.
New England -3.5, -108. Drake May over 1.5 passing TDs. He has 1 passing TD.
I gave fucking New England -3.5. Get off my fucking back here. I gave
Drake May over 20.5 completions. He has 17.
Okay.
Hampton under 11.5 rush attempts, -102, and then Gaston over 31.5 rushing yards. He has 10.
New England
receiving yards. Sorry,
is the 2 seed. Wait, so Buffalo plays
at Denver,
right?
If New England wins, yeah, New England will host the winner of tomorrow's game.
Buffalo, Denver. Interested on what the line's going to be in that game.
I actually think Denver matches up very nicely against Buffalo.
I mean, I could see Denver kind of doing the Buffalo's offense what Houston did, if you remember that game.
Yes.
But
Buffalo also has like significantly less pass catchers now.
Same time, I just think Bo Nix fucking sucks.
Yeah, but you can run on Buffalo, man. Like, I don't know why Jacksonville got away from that run today.
Guys, I was looking at the live lines. I just did not know if it was going to be Henderson or Stevenson. Market priced it as if it was Stevenson, so.
Is it?
I might have a live play.
I'm curious here, man. Would you be actually, I don't want to get in your way. If you have a live play.
I might. Not right now.
If you saw Denver minus 2.5 hosting Buffalo, would you be interested?
I don't think so.
You hoping to get like a 3.5 with Buffalo?
I don't know. I haven't thought much. I honestly,
I haven't either.
I gotta like sit down and like think more. But
yeah, I have not done the work. Not to mention,
is there any major injuries with Buffalo today?
Any major injuries? Shit.
Yeah, Poyer, I know, got hurt.
Yeah, Poyer didn't finish the game, and let me see.
Oh shit! Oh my god.
Gabe Davis's season is over. Tore his ACL.
Palmer's season's over.
And Josh Allen got pretty banged up. Fuck, we got to sweat some more defense, Hitman. Wow, he got crushed. Fucking Jared Wilson, what a scoop, man. Yeah, Andy, you're right. These QBs are fucking banged up, man.
I think the NFL just wants this game to just be over right now.
Yeah, they don't want Herbert in the next round either.
Yeah. Dan Rivera's got a question in the
Yeah.
chat. I feel like this is good to address.
Shoot it.
George, you're doing draft content this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Our tentative. I don't want to give up too much, but Rob and I are going to do a ton of forward progress content in this offseason. Sumo will be involved. We'll have Austin involved. We're going to do a lot of draft content, free agency specials. We might even do a first round of the NFL draft watch along. I'm pushing for that. I want that.
I'll be sitting in on that for sure.
Yeah.
For when Mekhi Lemon gets drafted as the first receiver off the board. And I told all you fuckers months ago that would happen. Carnell. No, Lemon. Anyways.
Hold on. I see the gears turning in Hitman's head.
Yeah.
Or
he's frozen.
He's frozen.
No,
Let the man operate.
I'm looking at live plays and
So,
thinking.
Herbert is in. He should not be in the game.
Why?
How he didn't get concussion spotted there is
Jason, he shouldn't be in the game. You think he's gonna come out of the game?
no. He should be concussion spotted. Like seriously, he was not. Guys, rewatch that. He was knocked out. He was out cold.
There's no concussions,
All right, let me address the comment. Taking the shots at a sports podcast in the season. I do not do any college stuff. The second the season is over, I inundate myself with college content. I get up to speed very fast. I don't know how anybody could do both college and NFL simultaneously at a high level. It just feels like too much work for either or.
Hitman, feed us.
I'm thinking.
Oh, is the draft in Pittsburgh this year? That's kind of cool. Jason, we should send you on the location to report.
I would love to do that. I would love to be live on location for anything draft. When is the NFL draft?
It's always April. Always April.
End of April, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't got nothing. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You should be. No, I'm kidding.
No, we don't force plays here.
You're right.
All right, big drive here, Hitman. We need to stop. What about Drake May under 68.5 rush plus 118? What's he at? Maybe is that a Neil? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I see the logic in it. It's just a matter of
You're worried he still might run one more to try to extend a
well,
third.
no, it's not even that. It's just that like there's always a probability that the game just ends in the Chargers' hand with the ball in the Chargers' hands. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
And like because like you're literally just betting, will there be a kneel by May? I don't know.
Well, the Chargers are in scramble mode.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go quick.
Yeah. Pat's got to keep just everything in front of him. I always say if you're going to give up this fucking touchdown, it better take 3.5 minutes, maximum time. Nothing burns my ass more than Hitman when you have a 2-score lead and you give it up in like a minute.
Let's see if Vidal gets the carry to go over for the late 38 and a halfers.
It would have to be a short run though, right? Because you're the killing of the clock is not worth it unless it's like third and
I
one.
would never run it here on 2nd and 2. 3rd and 2 at least would be a discussion, but
No, Nucky, I'm watching on a screen where my
see, like now 3rd and 2 is a discussion because depending on what New England shows you, like if New England's just going to sit in too deep.
I think I just rather it Herbert though take off if like let Herbert have an option to throw or take off rather than a straight run. Yeah, Big Mac Phil, this is a bad game. We got to fucking Tim and tell me this doesn't feel like October on Thursday night or in October right now.
Oh my god.
Got fucking crushed.
All right, well, they gotta go for it.
Big 4th down here, Hitman.
This is the game.
This is the game.
I know the chat's asking about Henderson. I just don't have a good feel on who's going to get it. I mean, gun to head, I think Stevenson gets it. I mean, if you want to play something based off that, that's my gun to head, but I'm not. All right, let's see how this O-line fucking gets him killed one more time. Oh my god.
Is that Getson?
Yeah.
What's he at? Are we close here? Can we get 3 out of 5, Jason, or what? Jason's nowhere near his computer, is he?
No, I'm just looking. I'm waiting for it to update.
Oh, okay.
It's
20. Oh, I'm tripping.
20. There you go. No, you can still. Hey, it's still live.
100%. 100%. Listen, we've got potentially 2 in the books.
Right.
Yeah.
This is for the winning day. We need this. We need a third leg here.
Crazy. They got this lead and they're just sending the house every play.
Ricky Puck says he needs 10 more Gatson or 5 more Allen.
That might have been it.
What is that? Did we get Gatson or what?
He's at 30, so we're 2 yards short.
2 yards short? Fuck. Here we go.
Chargers are just taking too much fucking time. Like, they need a freaking big play.
Yeah, Pats are doing exactly what they want to do is bleed this thing.
Yeah, they need an explosive soon. It's not going to do it. I mean, ideally, you want to score before the 2 minute. You have to keep the 2 timeouts, to give you offense a chance to get the ball back if you do score.
Yeah, 100%.
There, no.
Yeah, they went for it. Oh, this is a sweat here.
Oh my God.
He's taking so many hits today.
I know. He just had to throw that away. Like, the time is too valuable.
Yeah, poor
He's just
decision.
using way too much freaking time. He's gonna have to force one eventually. That throw sucked.
This is it, man. It's all down to one play. No, unfortunately, there's just no feel for end game situation. Hitman, what would it be worth to you if someone gave you in the offseason all coaches' tendencies on closing running backs?
I mean, it would be worth something. I would definitely like to see it. But one reason that I think I'm pretty good at NFL player props is it's such a week-to-week league. Every week, rotations change, just shit constantly changes. The injuries. So,
Unless you're listening to coaches speaking. Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, I don't know. So, for what the tendency was the year before, maybe it means something, with a team that has very little turnover. But yeah, I see Drunken Goon in the chat. Drunken Goon, he's a smart guy. He put together that
Yeah, like I was saying,
MVP voter stuff.
Goon,
Able to get my record on
Goon is the guy. Goon is an
Goon
extractor. Yeah, Goon is an extractor of data. He's also a good guy. I met him in studio. He brought beers. I'm not a drinker.
Canadian?
Yeah, he is a Canadian. Well, he's like European Canadian, I'm a European Canadian too. But he brought beers, but I don't drink Hitman. So it did me no favors,
You said you don't drink?
I don't drink anymore.
Oh, you're retired.
Yes.
So you had your days.
Yes. What about Pats minus 10.5, minus 300? Is that just betting that they don't convert?
10.5 means nothing because it's either going to land 13 or 6.
So you're just betting if they're going to convert, a 4th and 5 or whatever it is.
I mean, I think it's priced properly right now.
Yeah, Durso, let's hang out in person one day. None of these stories are made for air.
We're having the Hammer golf-a-thon in New Jersey.
Fourth and 9. I thought it was like 4th and 5. I'm tripping.
All right, here we go.
Rona, are you a Pats fan?
During the football season, on days that there's games, I don't drink. It's just the only time I drink is the Super Bowl. Right after the national anthem, I'll make myself that's my yearly tradition.
So 2 things about when I used to drink, Hitman. Number 1 is I have a very, very high tolerance.
Okay, so you're spending a lot of money.
I also don't like getting drunk in front of strangers.
Okay, why? Because you try to fight people?
No, I'm not a violent person, but I've always firmly believed leave with your reputation in hand. And you just like, if you're to the point where you are like being carried around, I feel like it, it's not a good look.
Oh my God, they got him killed one last time.
Feeling pretty good, pretty good right now, Hitman. Oh, I don't think I told Jason this. I'll share it with Jason and you. You know our contest, Hitman, that
What
we
contest?
did the super contest between our teams.
Yes.
So Pizzola and I had a $500 bet on whose team would perform better. With the caveat, my last round pick did better than Pizzola's first.
Better than Hitman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Better
Smoked
than a lot
Hitman.
of people on our team, Jason.
So, Hitman, we made a bet, $500, whose team would be best.
Wow, Henderson closed it. Go on, George.
But here's the caveat: rather than take the 500, we said you're going to place a future of the winner's choosing. So like it's worth it. Yeah. So maybe it's going to be like $5-6 grand, not just like $500. My team didn't know this, but if our team wins, we're going to split it 5 ways because I'm like a good captain.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Captain. Oh, Captain, my captain.
That's very
stand
nice.
on my desk.
I guarantee that Pizzola would not have done the same thing.
No chance.
No
chance.
0%.
Are you saying I have more integrity than Rob Pizzola? Is that what you're saying, Hitman?
Somehow, if you look at my own contest entries, I did pretty decent. But once I get mixed with Pizzola,
you and Pizzola are a bad combo.
Yeah, it's just not a good combo. I just don't think there's. And you know what? Whoever brought up May rushing in the chat, you're about to win that. So, nice play.
Hitman.
Wow. Game.
You're a gentleman. All I'm going to say is you come on and my bet becomes very easy. You bring the vibes.
I try to. Hopefully, guys, I'll have a play tomorrow live on the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, that game's got you written all over it. Too ugly. Like these aren't two ugly teams. They just play ugly. Tomorrow is 2 ugly teams.
Yeah.
Hitman, thank you so much.
Have a good one, guys.
You too. Oh, I wish I didn't let go of Hitman before I saw this. Depending on what line and who you follow, Kamani Vidal got you to the window or not. Well, not everybody on Forward Progress on this team, Jason, can give away lines at post. I went undefeated. I went undefeated giving sides at post on watch-alongs.
There's one more left, George. Be careful.
I don't think I'm just gonna fucking kneel down. I'm not.
You gotta keep it. Yeah, you gotta milk it.
I'm fucking kidding. Unbelievable. Thanks to G-Stack, we didn't get shut out on the Best Bets show either. Fucking G-Stack carrying the team on his back today.
Carrying the load.
Oh, Jason, had a lot of fun, man.
I had a great time too. And we'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, and I'll join you sometime this week. We'll I'm not on the Friday shows. I'm guessing you do you don't trust my props looks. I didn't qualify for the props show.
I'm gonna have to change that up.
That's what Alex told me. He goes, we want our best props guys on, and I was surprised I wasn't on the Friday show. It's unbelievable.
Let's get you on this week. Who cares if we go longer than an hour? Come slip in last. Honestly, why don't we just have you as a special guest?
I'll give a nice prop.
Yeah.
Well, Huckleberry G-Stack with the winner
Finally.
I take offense to that. The Polish Fez middle hits, my friends.
Quickly, does Greg Roman survive?
He shouldn't. He really shouldn't.
I think so.
Like you have Justin Herbert and you have an ugly offense. 2 months now. Yeah. Thank you guys. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Do me one favor. Just if you can smash the like button on the way out, maybe drop a 1 in the chat. We do our best to keep you entertained. I have a lot of fun having you guys here. I know Jason, Jason works hard. He's got a show tomorrow. I get to wake up tomorrow and just fucking put out the newsletter. I'm chilling tomorrow.
I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you guys. You guys have been wonderful. New England Patriots are gonna win the Super Bowl. You heard it here first.
All right.
Everybody, to our presenting sponsor, FanDuel, thank you. Good luck with your bets tomorrow in tomorrow's game, and we'll see you next week. Tons of programming on the Hammer Betting Network this week. I know me and Sumo will be back on the Tuesday Best Bet show, and I'll be on the Hammer Daily at some point. Everybody have a great night, okay? Take care.